Test. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I was going to open up submissions, and then I saw we got like 5 submissions from like yesterday. So, shoutouts. Like I was like, oh, we're not gonna have a lot of submissions this time. You know, I only had like I think 4 in the queue. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, you know, it's okay. I'll leave the queue. We'll reopen it, or we'll have it open for today's stream, and I'll post it in chat like, oh, hey, submit your matches. But no, like all of a sudden, like we got a billion matches. So let me go ahead and queue up Steam before I forget. But yeah, thanks to people who submitted your matches. Like I said, I got like 5 in the last 24 hours. So that's impressive, including 1 YouTube video. So we'll go ahead. Let me make sure we're good. Okay, we're good. So let me sure I'm not on the other screen. Up because of Snap-on. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll start with the YouTube one because this is a fairly short one. So usually you kind of want to submit like 2 matches or a long set of some sort. We'll kind of pick and choose. But for this one, they submitted literally 1 match. Also, it's not picking up. Okay, there we go. Maybe we'll turn up there. Okay, so I think we're from... We're from RB's perspective. Okay, so we're from the Leroy. Okay, interesting. Oh, wow, all in 1+2. Okay, I don't hate it. Back 4 lockdown. Plus your option. Okay, not taking your turn. That should be a splat. Is this a kill? No. Oh, okay. You're swagging. Okay, I got you. I didn't think the 1+2 would still full hit there, but I forgot. Okay, interesting. Different mix-up timing on the Damic 1-3. Wow, full duck. Back 4. Roll punch option. Wow, interesting. That 4-3+4. Okay, easy kill. Wow, and you go for the Hermit forward 4. You want the low slump ground splat type. Okay, yeah, you're just reading the shit out of this guy. Meter pop. Go for 3-1. Roll punch, full splat. You can technically go for another roll punch option. Yeah, so what's interesting, since this is just like this guy popping off on this guy, we'll talk about a few Leroy things here. Oh, sorry, let me the chat. Oh, since you also play Leroy? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, perfect Godfist? I didn't pay attention. So something that's interesting with Leroy for people, because like no one ever plays Leroy, right? So down 4-3-1. So when you're under the effects of heat mode, your roll punches essentially become chained into one another. So what you can do actually when you get a wall splat. So here he gets a high splat. So technically you don't need after 1 jab. He deep dashes and he probably didn't have to deep dash that far into 4-3. So this combo line only tends to work under the effects of heat mode because of like the type of flip over or rolling punch is different. But keep in mind when you without heat mode, if you rolling punch anything, so forward 3 rolling punch, down forward 1 rolling punch, a lot of shit, right? You really are forced to duck it nowadays because an option like down forward 1 into rolling punch is only -2 on block. So from -2, typically you go for gun on 12 frame and whatnot, stuff like that, right? But under the effects of heat mode, this fully links into one another, and also it's fully jails. So yeah, Leroy, of course, isn't a good character. Okay, heat dash cancel, Damic 1-2. Yeah, technically, I guess in this position, off of Hermit 1+2, you would got full splat. You didn't have to heat dash cancel. So if anything, you're adding a penalty to yourself. But you're so far ahead. And now he's dead because unscaled, that's kill. Oh, not quite. They nerfed it on this guy. How's it going, Typhoon? Just popping off on this guy. And then yeah, under the effects of Hermit stance, he auto low parries. The issue though, no, so submissions aren't open cam simply because we have, for some reason in like the last 24 hours, I got 5 submissions. So I would have had it open, but I got a ton of things to go over, and unfortunately not a lot of time. So I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna have 4, and then we'll like have maybe a couple today submissions go in, and nah, just too many. Okay, so yeah, Leroy when transitioned to Hermit has auto low parry, kind of similar to Negan. There is some frames for you between the transition to Hermit stance or Intimidation stance and then low parry. So there is a window where you can't perfectly interrupt your opponent. Other thing though that is a problem with Leroy that you don't have with Negan is under the stance he can't actually block. So all he can do is back 2 parry on frame 5, 1 Hermit Sabaki, and then he can sidestep cancel. But sidestep canceling in this game is worse than it was in T7, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, no problem, Cam. Yeah, we'll be back in a month. But yeah, this was just him, Typhoon here swagging on this guy. Yeah, only thing. So like I said, this is more of a instructive how to fight against Leroy. A lot of sidestepping, and then also be cognizant of like TP lines, or not TP. Sorry, my mind just went there. Look for rolling punch options. That's the only really way you can break defense. Apart from that, deep sidestepping beats Leroy. So keep that in mind. And I'm trying to find a comfortable place for my chat window because it's kind of in a shit spot. But yeah, this is just him popping off on Perfect God, which is okay. Not much to learn there. The only thing I'd say is, like I said, you didn't have to do the Hermit 1+2 cancel when you had him at the wall. You could have opted for hit confirm. But of course, at the same time, you're what, -15 on entrance, so that's probably why you did that. So, okay, bear with me a second, guys. Yeah, I like Leroy. So what I'll do tonight, I'll get Lidia up to Tekken God, and I've been actually thinking about just playing Leroy. We'll get him maybe the Tekken God. I have him at Emperor right now, but I figure we'll make the push for TK, because actually, or sorry, TG. Hopefully not TK. But no, I've noticed like a lot of people, Leroy is so bad that he's kind of fallen out of meta that people don't know how to fight Leroy anymore. It's the same with Eddie. Eddie, a lot of people put Eddie like really low on tier list. I have Eddie like middle ground, but yeah, so many people don't like know how to play against Eddie anymore that he's good. He's good again. So it's like, okay, sure. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. You can option select the shit out of Leroy. He is not a good character because, yeah, the sidestep beats him. Duck timing, fuzzy timing beats him. Also, the fact that Leroy, for the most part, is pretty punishable for what he can do. The back 4 nerf was huge. The 4-for-1+2 nerf was huge. A little bit of frustrating stuff. The where like Leroy really annihilates people is just when you start disrespecting him and don't really understand the matchup well enough that you kind of get annihilated by him. That's where like Leroy gets his juice. With that being said, also there are situations where he does a lot of damage. We had seen the combo that Typhoon had did that annihilates him. So yeah, Damage 3 hit confirm is super nice, kind of similar to CD3 with Raven, except CD3 doesn't have a follow-up built into it, and also CD3 is arguably better, I guess, than Damage 3. But I wish Damage 3 with Leroy, like if Damage 3 with Leroy, if that had a homing property on it, Leroy would instantly not be one of the worst characters in the game from that one change alone. Like if he had a proper forcible mix-up, because like down 3 by itself is like really good, right? So, okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. We don't have a lot of time today. Okay. Sorry, I'm in game here. I'm trying to type it in. Okay, sorry, let me put this on. Okay, so let's see here. We are from Jinlings. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you have a TK, so you know how to play. Actually, you know what? You probably blew him up, but it looks like this is your training partner, unless you just happen to play against him a lot. Let's try to find... Yeah, let's see you versus Lidia, because that's a lesser-known matchup, right? Let's take a look here. Yeah, so submissions are closed already, like I said, because we got a lot of submissions at the very end. And then we do this every month, so I'll be back in about a month. Okay, nice custom. First, I don't use customs myself, but I respect it. Okay, I don't hate the back one, but it's not really necessary. So down forward 2 on block with... Oh, actually, we have the frame data up. Let me go ahead. Do we have the upper frame data I can put on? It's fine. Down forward 2 on block is completely safe for Lidia. So back 1, you're kind of disrespect. Not super necessary. Okay, challenge. -6 carry. -15. So yeah, the back 3-4 1+2 is not just you can duck the second hit. So back 3-4, which is high, you can duck that. But also, oh shit, I'm hiding stuff. How do I player attack? Oh no, we don't really care about that. Hit properties, I think is what I want to see. Yeah, and then minus 15. So she has a mix-up with back 3-1 or back 3-2, whatever it is. But the timing is different enough that you can't really mix them up. Also, if you just guard the back 3-4, because most people can go full distance against you, you can just, like I said, launch punish the third hit or the second hit and punish it like minus 12 or whatever. Yeah, but 3 is super greedy. Okay, we're going downstairs. 2-2. Extra 1. Okay, 4-2. Were we going for XMS maybe? Oh shit, we don't have Commander's Run. I don't have to guess. Why am I guessing? 4-2-1. Okay, 4. 3+4. Hip 2 is so good. Yeah, I don't use customization. I leave everything stock. Stock music, stock game. Okay, 1-2-2. It doesn't say it. It says +8. It's actually minus 15, so you could launch it. Back 1 +2 launch. Okay, my turn. Are we going downstairs now? Yeah, a little bit too far for carry. Ooh, okay, never mind. 4-2 the E-burst. Now we're going downstairs. Interesting. Running Oki. Hey, back away. I don't hate it. You run to a 4 for 2. Horse 2. Okay, I like the back one there. Yeah, at back one at this position where you're -6 post like Heaven Earth 2 is fine, because there's not really anything Lidia can do to enforce it. So she can read back one and then like sidestep right to beat, but still, the fastest option you have to worry about is essentially I-13 with down forward 1-3, because otherwise everything else she has doesn't splat until 13 on counter hit. So yeah, back one is fine on I-8. So you trade positive essentially. I take it back. I guess technically you would lose by 1 frame against using back one, but I still like it. He'd have to read back one specifically to beat you, or sidestep right specifically to enforce the +6, which isn't going to happen realistically. I wouldn't do that. Okay, down for 1 doesn't hit, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't beat AOP. I don't know what Lidia has as the best option to hit. Everything she has to do is kind of unsafe to beat AOP, so this is a nasty matchup. Any character who has like really good mobility and some general evasive, it just annihilates Lidia. Okay, yeah, don't let her get away with that. That was 2-2 raw. So +4, and it's at least -10, I think. And then yeah, she did 2-2, which is also -10. Okay, it's probably better here to enforce sidestep for the cancel, like sidestep 4, rather than commit to like an option like 3+4. You're specifically reading against Duck Shab, but at the same time, your health lead is so great and the wall pushing is good for you that you don't have to go for an option like 4 slide 3 and 3+4. You can just take the hop kick. Yeah, use your health as a resource. Like every single game you guys play, whether it being like card games, fighting games, FPS, use your health as a resource. If you know you're ahead than your opponent, you can take a little bit more risks. It's perfectly fine, especially in a game like Tekken 8, where it's so like very high swingy playstyle. Don't be afraid to just force it. Don't do it all the time. Don't be predictable, but you can do it. Don't be afraid. Okay, so I think the Lidia player's not good showing of your skill level, so let's take a look at you versus Asuka. Also, we'll take a look at the first match specifically, because I want to see you cold. Okay, Alisa though. I barely have any play of Alisa. I just know how to beat her, which is very difficult. She's so good. She's so good in this game. Okay, down 3 opener. Backs away, I like that. Okay, a little bit overzealous with running 2. Lucky drops combo. Okay, careful with the 1-1. Yeah, 2-1-2. Okay, yeah. I'm still used to it being like non-jailing. I hate that shit. You would duck it. So basically like 2-3 was a mid-launch punishable. And then 2-2, if they try to enforce like some sort of weird 2-2 meta, you duck the 2-2. But in this game, it jails. Whatever. Okay, good patience. Okay, actually, Leah, let's turn on your attack info. That way we can see when things are counter hit after the fact. That way I don't have to guess. Their attack, okay. Oh yeah, sorry, shit. I'm hitting pause to pause. Let's start to pause. Okay, easy kill. Yeah, meter pop. Ooh, man, the damage was really poor. Okay, yeah, a little bit late on the jab. Yeah, sidestep 2 is -13. That's why I recommended 3-2. Yeah, back away. No need to overcommit. Okay, he's not ready. He's panicking, so he's definitely... You should be detecting weakness. Okay, down for 1-2, super greedy. Yeah, it's probably better to duck there. Asuka only has one command throw, and that's wrist chuck slam, down for 2+3. So you should be option selecting with your 2, or looking for 1+2 specifically every single time. Be careful. Yeah, the heat smash like later frame active frames is so crazy, man. I hate that. Okay, looking for the confirm. Yeah, what did you do? Did you try jumping? Or you tried to do it again? Luckily, interesting, Tooth Fairy is not a spin launcher in this game. I talked about that before too, how like a lot of these like really high risk moves, they now cause spin, such that if you ever go airborne, it actually still gives you a mini launcher. So I'm surprised Tooth Fairy doesn't have that. But like a Matterhorn, for instance, with Lily is one of those. Okay, yeah, careful with down 2. It's not super important here, but down 2 off of destroy, -14. So technically, she can full diagonal cancel for 14. So if you're by a breakable floor, it's a little bit more risky. But there's no breakable floor, so it's fine. Okay, my turn. Meter pop it. Nothing you can do is kill, so I like that. Don't. Ooh. Yeah, destroy down one. I like it. Sidestep to your, what is it, right? SSR beats back 1. So back 1 on block, I believe +4. So typically what I do against back 1, I'll do micro step left on block. But if you're open field, where Bryan players more likely do sway 1 or back 1, you should be thinking sidestep right. Or force the Bryan player to enforce an option like 1+2-2. And then furthermore, if you get hit by 1+2-2, make sure to tech roll to the right, because then he can't launch you. Okay, I like it. Yeah, so I do like how you're backdashing, like post-hit, where you're like slight negative. One thing you should be thinking of, and shouts to Paul Z, like in this position, backdash, look for the overcommit, kind of like a proximity OS, and then mash back 3+4 to punish that. So you haven't seen a single back 3+4 yet, but it's really good for confirming, because you're backdashing. You hold back, and then like 3+4. Super, super strong. Don't forget about back 3+4. Move is super good. Okay, slash out. I don't hate it. Down 2. Okay. Only issue I have with you going for a down 4 post is that, yeah, the can JS like 6 is gonna fuck you up. He hasn't shown you any can, so maybe you're like soul reading, but keep that in mind. Oh yeah, so good. Oh, no problem, William. Thanks for the €2. Thanks, dude. Okay. Do it again. I mean, look how much damage he does, dude. Alisa's so good. Like, I can't. So strong. Okay, what did you do that you got anti-aired? Running 2 maybe? Off of run state, fly. 3+4. Dang, did he hit you like the first active frame or running 2 or something? So I assume running 2 is kind of similar to Claudio's, where it's JS6 maybe? JS5 I take back with Claudio. No, JS4? JS4? Yeah, JS4. So maybe her running 2 is the same thing. Okay, yeah, so careful. So you've been doing like a lot of backdash presence. So what he's doing is he's anticipating you in this wake-up spot to disrespect. So running 1+2, notice like the homing sparks on it. Yeah, so he's not really showing you 4 1+2 off of 90 Gusto, which is the big mid launcher, but he's enforcing running 1+2. That way, if you have a back roll position, either A, you get hit such that you're mashing out, you sidestep, or you have to block it and then you're like big Mondo negative think minus 11 G or something like that. Something crazy. It might be 15 G. I can't remember. It's something big. Yeah. Yeah. So, like I said, I think the main. We'll watch the next one. Do we have? And let me set a timer because we have so many of these. If I was to take a guess, you probably don't have a lot of experience against Asuka. So for the most part, against Asuka, you tend to want to sidestep to the right to escape. In this game, she has a couple of more options to stop an option like sidestep right, but for the most part, she still is generally weak to that side. So again, you are playing the linear game, but you aren't really enforcing the really scarier space heavy control that Alisa can present. So I can tell you right away that's a mistake you're doing. Okay, solo forward 2. It's probably better to take the forward 2, either represent the stance entrance or sidestep cancel. But again, you're still playing it to linear playstyle into Asuka. Okay, no confirm on the 4-4-1. X option. Okay. Against a better player, they're probably going to challenge it, but it's so scary to challenge X, so I don't hate it. It's fine. Okay, yeah, again, command throw, she only has a 2. Okay, downstairs, he's killing. Oh, also, is the sound... Let me know if the sound's bad, guys. Yeah, luckily he's not punishing. Okay, careful with the 1-1. You're gonna get ducked. Input mistake. That's okay, though. Yeah, roll with the punches. Careful to stand for. Nice sidestep against the throw. Yeah, throws don't track. It's interesting because, for the most part, if a character has a command throw that does track, it's 2. But because Asuka isn't a grappler... okay, yeah, there you probably should have commit, because you're too far away for him to heat burst you, so you probably should have just hit a button regardless. Ah, you're dead. That's a launcher. Okay. Hip range up 4, I like it. Yeah, luckily he's not punishing. Yeah, minus 17. I don't know how your 1-1 was late. Ah, there it is. Can. Hip range. And that's a launcher. Okay, if I was him, I'd put you into a roll 50-50, like a 4-3 50-50. Back roll catch. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you're definitely not familiar with the Asuka matchup, which allowed you to get completely trounced there. Also, like I said, if you're going to play in like a linear fashion like that, you really want to use a long range tool like back 3+4, up forward 3. In general, like Alisa kind of playstyle recommendations, I would say Shoe Shine Presence, back 1 is a super really good tool. Also, don't be afraid of using forward 2-1, especially off of sidestep options. So forward 2-1, a little bit not linear, but not. There are ways to get around it. But if you sidestep prior to initiating an option like forward 2-1, you naturally have like the sidestep auto tracking built into it, sound stuff like that. Sound is fine. Okay, thanks. But yeah, you're only minus 10. Like Alisa, one of her big strengths is that she's so fucking safe that it's hard to lock her down. Because she has superior movement, her damage, as you've seen, is incredible, and then also her safeties is absurd. There's a reason myself and a lot of players put her top 5 and or top 3 potentially. Yeah, she is so good, but you're really not playing to her strengths, and also in general, like the higher level you get, the more valuable an option like just general movement becomes. So between the safety, the homing options, the movement. When you combine that movement, it's hard for your opponent to lock you down such that they can force like a 50-50 or try to trick you. But like I said, you're not really doing the rest of the kit there. Why is my... It's like... Yeah, for some reason, why is Tekken 8 not showing? Oh, what's going on here? Something weird is going on. Okay, I guess I'm just capturing through display capture? Okay, I'll have to fix that after this stream. I'm obviously not going to stop it right now. But yeah, you play to the strengths of Alisa. You're not really representing much of the lateral movement, and then instead you're opting to play the backdash style, but then you're not really enforcing what makes her strong on the backwards movement as well. So that's my recommendation. More pokes, more movement, and then just eventually just wear your opponent out mentally. And then, yeah, you force them into a bad position, you do that really, really good damage, and eventually just win. Okay, so we're Amit. Okay, you got a promo, tight. Okay, let's not watch your promo against Kari, which I'm pretty sure this person, I played this person. So let's take a look. Let's see your game after the promo. Normally, like I said, I'd want to see you like be fresh against someone, but I want to see what happened here. I want to see if you like completely trounced them, like the sidestep left options and ideas, stuff like that. I have played against this person, 100%. 100%. Okay, hip range. Nice backdashing. Yeah, you really can't enforce much with Shaheen. Okay, I like that. Opting to play the linear playstyle, like we're saying with the Lisa player. And then you try to enforce it, and then you get hit by a homing. Or sorry, a spin option. Right? I mean, fuck it. Tekken A. Okay, my turn. Yeah, minus frame option. A common trap idea is to commit to the can because the overhead is plus frames. So you probably want to sidestep. Now, granted, if you are on 2P, you can't sidestep to weak, but still, probably a good idea to move around. The other issue is in T8, the can seems to have better hitbox. So I don't fucking know why. Yeah, light punish. So she's doing the duck jab, basically. The duck jab is kind of similar to other characters' kind of panic option. The difference, though, is because she causes a wall splat option, she has a major penalty on it. So it's better to take or have the muscle memory for launch. The issue, though, is if you kind of get too overzealous with like interrupting the duck jab, she can't start interrupting with the other directional, which is the high option. You have to look for the high, but still, something of note. Yeah, careful. Careful anytime she enters into FC, you have to mid-check. Also, because she's entering into FC, she cannot perform a, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me reset the timer. She can't perform a reversal typically, unless she does a backwards buffered into reversal, which is difficult, especially if you're panicking and you fuck up. You should mid-check, still mid-check. Okay, you let her turn steal. Interesting. +2. Okay. Not the best punish, but it's okay. You get the +20. I don't like the down Q1. Yeah, high. Down 4-4 is high. Why did the game tell you to duck? Yeah, this move here, down 4-4. That's a high. Like I said, I don't know why the game didn't tell you to duck. Okay. Yeah, force 50-50. I like that. Okay. So I can tell right away you're definitely momentum heavy, which is good because you're playing Shaheen. Ooh, 3+4. This guy is panicking, dude. Oh, unfortunate. You had the right read too. Okay, lockdown, sides to forward, more lockdown, yeah. Yeah, post forward 4, you kind of, it's better to like micro step. For timing, the issue is her 1+2. Actually has a pretty good cone on her hitbox. So that's why you have to micro-step, like flash step into guard instant. Okay, down 4-4. Why is the game not telling you to duck that? And get Izu forward. Okay, I hope you win. I hope you win, and this guy doesn't just win quit. Okay, I like it. Good patience. Yeah, the issue here is that post option, she's +0. For wall stand 2, I think it is 13. So technically you have to 12 frame the interrupter. So like you can't do a down forward 1 to challenge because if she goes for the wall stand 2, she trades and you get launched, especially on this stage. And then also Shaheen, his down forward 4 is 14, right? It's not 12. So you can't even like enforce proper like 12 frame mid presence against her. So okay, wall's good. Okay, respect the meter pop. Interesting. Down back 2, and then you went for the guard crush buffer. Oh, is that what it is? Duck suggestions? Ah, okay. Thanks. Thank you. Good call, Cam. Okay. I didn't realize that's a thing I could turn off. Back forward 2, 1+2. Spike line, yeah, 2 car 4 for 4. I can't believe the Gen Heat Smash OTGs. Who designs this shit, dude? Okay, he's dead, so I suppose not enough. Who designs this fucking game, man? I swear to God. Who does? Okay, I don't hate it. Wow, I can't believe that's one clean. Beautiful combo. Demic 2. Oh yeah, I don't like the back. So obviously, what you're doing, you're enforcing like 4-1 down back 2, force 50-50 between guard break and like back 4. The problem is like the back 4 is launch punishable, right? So you're super negative here. So just careful. I would say go for 4-1 back 4 or go for the standard down 4-4-2 idea. Like the full line. That's probably better. The only reason I say that is because I don't think I've ever seen a high-level Shaheen go for your mix-up. That it's probably not strong enough to enforce it, and it's also just, you know, so unsafe. That back 4, if they quick stand somehow, if they block it -15, if they tech roll, you're going to eat like a wall stand 13 or 14 probably at the most. Or at the bare minimum, sorry. Okay, get break, get struck. Check out. Wow, no fear. A big trade. Down 3 is enough to kill. You lucky motherfucker. That was exact lethal, man. I like it. Oh, no problem, dude. Yeah, like I said, that the 4-1 down back 2 idea. I don't know, man. That doesn't feel like a good option. I would say stick with the basics.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, Joel Star. Yeah, you're definitely, what are you, like, Midwest maybe? I played all these guys before. Oh, really? I've not seen Seppi do that yet. It doesn't feel good, though. There must be something better than down back 2. So the nice thing is it's unexpected option. Oh, you're in Florida. Okay, so these guys must be Midwest. I played against them. But yeah, I really feel like there might be something better. Maybe something like 4-1 down 3 sneak cancel, and then while sneak canceling, you're buffering the breaker. That way, down 3 puts them into like a float state where if they tech roll, the breaker probably gets. Just spitballing here. Ooh, down 2. Nice step, but bad punish. Okay, careful. Notice how he's opting to play like really space-heavy control. So like backdash, down 4-4, like single backdash down 4-2. I'm surprised he didn't do that to you. He would annihilate you, so careful with that. He obviously he's trying to get a feel for what you want to do, so he's playing very slowly. Okay, full splat. Okay, I don't hate the back 4. You could have easily done down 4-1 back 4, but it's okay. Okay, anti-air 1 check. Delayed side roll, delayed side roll, delayed side roll. You got a delayed side roll. You don't want to guess into that 50-50. Okay, so I'll say this for I don't say it enough nowadays, but right, you're controlling how you get off the floor here. You're putting yourself into a position where if she hits you with the standing heat smash, right? She's plus frames, enter into Heaven's Wrath, and also it's a launcher. And seeing as how it's a one-hit combo, she's getting you to the downstairs next wall where she's going to have a applied pressure on your wall, you know, a CD3 wall ground hitting option, stuff like that, right? Delayed side roll. Always delayed side roll. If you don't have to get off the floor, don't get off the floor. Especially a character like Reina, who doesn't have like an easy steel pedal effect. Like she can't do it back 4 like you can do. She has to commit to CD3. Right? Well, she's not going to CD3 because she's opting to wait for you to stand up into a 50-50. Where at CD3, tech roll off the floor, you get to her back, and then all of a sudden you instantly win, right? Delayed side roll, delayed side roll, delayed side roll, guys. Delayed side roll. Okay, back 2's not a kill. For damage, they nerfed it. Yay. Okay, what's your frame data after back 2? -2, okay. Yeah, I don't know what you could possibly do here. Maybe down 4-3? I don't know. Just think now, man. Okay. Ooh, it looked like you went for running 2. It looked like you did. You went down 2 though, or a duck jab, but it must have been running 2. Okay, a little bit late, unfortunate. I wish the game would be like, oh, this guy tried to punish? Why not? It should just say late or something. It shouldn't tell you, like, I don't know. It feels insulting when the game's like, you should have done this. And it's like, bro, I literally tried doing that. Fuck you, game. Okay, so also one thing I noticed, you're not enforcing the sneak 1+2 plus frames. Are you afraid of, like, wall stand 2 here? Yeah, I definitely played this guy, too. I played everyone so far that I've seen. Shit, sorry. I wanted to take a drink and I didn't want to like mukbang you guys. I forgot. I gotta change my mute button. Okay, let's fast forward. Oh, look at that turn seal at what, -4? Yeah. Cheeky motherfucker. Yeah, it's hard to force the +4 because of the fear of the down back 3. It's like so good. Ooh, really? He probably could have Sentai converted there. I wouldn't doubt if the wall stand 1 Sentai 3 heat dash cancel would still link as Reina, right? Okay, nice patience. One thing you can like pick up on right away is she's trying to check you post down 3. Right, she's really inviting sneak 1. So I would give her, like, I would put you into a knockdown situation here and go for the same reset. Meaty down 3, sneak 1. Okay, side step 2. Okay, back roll cash lock Lidia. Okay, a little bit too far for the wall stand 3-3. Yeah, there was no hits in your combo, so that's why. Yeah, obviously there's no carry. I want to see a down 3 sneak 1 idea. Okay, wall stand 2 is spicy. The only reason I don't like the wall stand 2 at all, I mean, I'm normally okay with it, but you're playing against Reina. Reina players love side step left. They love backdash electric every single time. So even if they don't like, you know, consciously know your wall stand 2 is -16, they're still gonna launch you. But for some reason, Joel's not like forcing electric at all. He's opting to play more ground-based Reina, which is very weird. I can't remember when I played against them. I can't remember who I played. I know I won last time I played Joel. Okay. Yeah, so technically I think you can duck jab the 3. So it is -10, so she has string penalty on the mid. The fear is if you try 10 frame, right, the high comes out, she beats you. I think duck jab still wins, though. Okay, my turn. I don't hate the meter pop. Good defense. L sweep line. A little bit greedy. You probably, I wouldn't recommend this normally, but you probably should have taken the power crush here, just because if she goes for Heaven's Wrath 1-4, she doesn't actually net anything, right? She gets a knockdown against you instead. Okay, turn still back. Wow, you beat the Soku with the generic, the 1+2 throw? Weird. No, she baited you. She didn't bait you. Good shit. Oh, there it is again. He bited, man. Ooh, okay. I didn't realize the 3+4 has string penalty on it. -15. I figure it did, but every time I try challenging it, the 3+4 with Reina, I always just get hit. I gotta remember that penalty. -15. Reina's so good, man. So you can play her so many different ways because she's so strong. Ooh. Spicy, yeah. You should have definitely been ready for the mid. Because you hard commit to the mid option, you should be thinking -4. +8, yeah, throw option. She gets the, oh, you tech rolled, so I don't think she can cancel. I don't know what I expected. Like, what the fuck? I wish Heat Smash is actually properly tracked and not just like phantom tracked. Bro, what? Well, you made a great read. I'll give you that. Ugh.
Get ready for the next
Tekken Homan,
battle.
yeah, fucking Harada finger. Yeah, I can take control. We haven't seen anything, Louis, where it's been like I need to take control. So
Round 1.
But yeah, when we get to a situation, yeah, we'll definitely do it. Okay, very bad punish. Yeah, down 3. What is it? It's 14? Yeah. Wall stand 1 punish. Yeah, it's generic down 4. Weird. Okay, wall distance is good. That's, I guess, also part of the, like, issue with the 50-50, right? If you're not going to enforce it with any of your 50-50, you just duck there like an idiot. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, yeah. So what we do is, for future reference, guys, so I do the Google form. All you do is submit your name and your Tekken ID code, and then I grab it. So, but yeah, you can submit either, like, Twitch clips, YouTube videos, or, like I said, nowadays I accept Tekken IDs because I realize a lot of players don't like uploading, or they don't have the ability to easily do it, or they just kind of are lazy, which I respect. So yeah, I switched it. I allow for Tekken IDs. So yeah, this is a live replay. I can fast forward and stuff like that on my stick. So. Okay, nice punish. I like how the game told you to punish, and you punished, and for some reason the game told you. Okay, now what? Full root. Okay, I would fish down 3 again. Yeah, he this guy like loves pushing buttons. Meaty sidestep left option, down 3, force 50-50. And like I said, he hits buttons typically after down 3 into sneak entrance. That sneak 1's going to eat this guy alive. That's my main recommendation, like, right away against him. Yeah. Unsoku entrance opener. The open gambit's so strong. I've talked about that before. You guys aren't going to get this live, but like top right corner for the movement theory. So she's one of the few characters who can move diagonally, and there's no way for you to effectively hit her. So, okay, nice step from him. Finally showing it. Yeah, it's probably better to challenge the entrance into Heaven's Wrath. You probably should get the muscle memory just to go for a hop kick anyway. Yeah, instead you didn't enforce or like challenge the -6 or +6 for you. That move is so good. That's basically Lucky Chloe's forward 4, and Lucky Chloe forward 4 used to like phantom crush mids. I don't know why. Okay, nice backdashing. Probably should, yeah, enforce back 1 earlier, or maybe hop it. Oh, you got infinites, boys. Okay, there you go. Finally taking your turn at the +2. I gotta hate. Oh no, are you about to lose this? Okay, I like the pop. Okay, you're feeling the pressure. You're duck jabbing. You're duck jabbing. Ah, what'd you do? Down 3, wall stand 4. Yeah, missed time, looked like. Yeah, I don't think she's canceled. She canceled, okay. She got, I like the idea. I like the idea. The issue is, like, you hella freaked out, right? Okay, yeah, careful. I don't, like I said, I don't think down forward 3 can even beat Unsoku in opening gambit neutral. Just when you think you have a read on Reina, now she starts busting out more moves. Nice root, doesn't get a splat though. Ooh, good duck. Okay. Ah, sidestep. Dang, what did you try to do? You definitely wanted sidestep too. That you hit that button. Okay. So is back 3+4 safe in this game? Oh, it is safe in this game. Okay. I wasn't sure. It used to be punishable in 7. Oh. Why would she raw tsunami kick you, dude? What the fuck? Against a hop kicker? Come on, man. What a read. I hate that. That was fucking terrible up in there. Sidestep for alignment? Okay. So I would say don't be afraid of enforcing down 3. I'm not saying do like down 3 sneak 1 every single time, but like if your opponent is really fishing against you, sometimes just take your turn back, or, you know, whether it be like a solo wall stand 1, some churn steal like generic down 4, stuff like that, or like sidestep cancel into hop kick or orbital, whatever suits your fancy, or yeah, enforcing the back one, which you tended to do in certain positions where if you had initiated the back one pressure earlier, you would probably net more damage in your just general neutral game plan. So I would say read your opponent better. You clearly have like the movement prowess to make things happen, but you just need to get over like that hump of like doing something when you get your opponent to like freak out and shit like that. So yeah, exactly. But the nice thing with like down 3 is you're enforcing it at like +4, right? So at least you're churn stealing in the sense where you're locking him down and then trying to like just generally poke them out. But yeah, in 8 for sure, active defense they call it, or like they call it on Twitter, where you're just mashing like you're mashing your heat burst, or your not heat burst, your it's technically heat burst, power crush, rage art, side sway, stuff like that. I mean, the game is so like offensive like facing that, yeah, you kind of have to play that way sometimes. But yeah, I would say yeah, trust yourself. You're moving really well, but you're not capitalizing on major errors whenever you net the movement to lead to your further pressure. So what happens is you put yourself in a great spot, you then make a great read with movement, and then you let neutral reset. So you don't have to take your turn every time, but for the most part, you really should be thinking about wall positioning, your health calculations, right, if you want to take more inherent risk, or just patterns that your opponent might be picking up. So like I said, every single time you did down 3, whether it's subconsciously or not subconsciously, he was basically one-checking you. So you have to bite on it sometimes, especially if someone shows you that idea. You wait like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. So what happens, like, let's say you make a mistake and like 5 seconds later you do the same mistake, and okay, your opponent is going to be cognizant of the mistake. But if you play around, you have like 15, 20 seconds later, people are more likely to make the mistake again. So like I said, force them to the wall, go for the down 3 fish, maybe you get the benefit. Also, now the fact that like wall stand 1 with Shaheen is better, such that you're +14 on counter hit, like little stuff like that is really big. You don't really represent much wall stand 1, and I know Sephi loves doing wall stand 1. So if you're studying Sephi, like watch how much he does wall stand 1. Apart from that, like, we really didn't see much of the CD4 presence, which is also kind of annoying to deal with. Now, granted, if it's Alpha Sneak 4, maybe, okay, but... Okay, movement issues, pressure, you definitely need to punish better. And I'm not saying, like, miss punishes. I mean, like I said, when you move and you make something happen, you should be ready to punish. Beyond that, I would think... I would like to see more just... What's the word I'm looking for? More use of the rest of your toolkit. So the down back 2-1 confirming, down forward 3 for anti sidestep, forward 4. Like, you didn't do a single forward 4, no forward 3s. I mean, he has a really good kit going for him. So I would say branch out, get out of your comfort zone, and start using a little bit more of your kit. And then the most important, most egregious mistake for sure was just your mispunishing, or your lack of punishing off of mistakes. Once you get over that hump and start hitting a button when you notice the opponent's moving or making a mistake, you'll get way fucking better, way fucking faster. So keep that in mind. Or F3, Q, A, F, F. Yeah, hopefully that helps out, dude. And I'm not trying to be mean. I just know you're good and you can be better. I want you to be better. Okay, so King Boss. So we're June perspective. Let's see, who should we pick? Yeah, June. I don't think anyone wants to watch Dragunov. Okay, let's see how you do against Lars. All these characters that you're playing against are kind of meta characters. Let's see how you do against an outside of meta character. Let's see how you do against Lars.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, the thing I hate about Law down 2-3 is that it doesn't jail. So if you duck the down 2, you still have to guard the 3. If down 2-3 jailed, such that if you duck it, you automatically guard the 3, it'd be way easier. But I've always hated down 2-3 because of that reason alone. With that being said, yeah, you can beat it. You can bait it out. You can go period. Yeah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't hate the can-can. Oh, this guy is hitting buttons, dude. He's like, oh, you one-check me? Bro, my turn. Yeah, so obviously on block, you're only +1. So if you're playing someone who's like mash happy, it might be okay to... I wouldn't normally recommend this, but you can down back 1 churn steal, you can 1-3 back, and then you're +2, right? Instead of like an Asuka 1-3 where you're only +0. So you have tools to deal with this. Also, you have parry. So I can tell you right away, you're probably not going to do a lot again parry. You'll probably start doing it. Okay, back 1. Back 1, you probably should be fishing for wall stand 2 because of the counter hit benefit on it. So he mashed out here, right? And I think it's wall stand 2. Yeah, counter hit launcher. Oh, your opponent wants to try to constantly mash out. For the most part, 1 of 2 things you should be thinking. Plus frames and using it for movement pressure application, or frame traps. So at this level, you're probably going to be in the latter category where you're looking for frame traps specifically. I don't know if we'll have time, Louis. That's my only hesitance here. So yeah, we do have a lot of them. But with that being said, if you want to do it, yeah, go ahead and do so. Okay, so yeah, frame traps, sorry, I can tell you right away. Okay, more frame traps. Okay, this guy max disrespect, raw avalanche into a throw. Okay, nice, there you go. Understanding you're +2, take your turn back right away. You're only +2, of course, but it's okay. Careful. Yeah, the open field can is a really good ability, but when you have like this like neutral reset, right, you're asking to die. And at that range, I wouldn't doubt it if we'll see like a random up forward 4. I love when I call shit like that. Okay, yeah, careful. The boy being careful. Okay, nice hit. Beat him down 2. Okay, wall's good. You see it. Oh, interesting. 4-2-3 didn't break the wall. Weird. Nice confirm, and that's the launcher. Now what are you gonna do? Stand 3 option. Okay. Back to 1. Okay, you probably could have done a little bit better, but that's fine. You're maintaining pressure. Why did you unblockable? Oh, other thing, you, yeah, we'll try. I think we'll be okay. I would say try, if you're trying to mash tech roll, mash 1-2. Just roll your fingers. Don't just constantly mash 1. Yeah, roll it. Oh, lucky. Ah, SE3. My God. Yeah, so I can tell you right away, you're feeling the pressure, and you're making really dumb mistakes because of it. Like right away, obviously that's what's going on here. Nice step. Forward 2. Okay, G-Clef that doesn't splat, luckily. 1-4. 2-1 out. Nice challenge. Yeah, so this is kind of what we're talking with that last match with the Shaheen player. So he recognized that you challenged 2-1. So off of 2-1, what happens is Lars transitions into stance. So you had challenged it, which is okay. And actually, I was thinking about talking about it too. So 2-1, I think you're +9 after 2-1? +6, okay. So he automatically transitions into a stance called limited entry. So limited entry, if you hold down, you enter into FC. And then also, he has access to LE1, LE2, which doesn't really matter for context, or wall stand 4. So he saw you 1 check out. So now he's going to apply pressure. 1-4 +1 option, 2-1, 10 frame, -6. But now I'm going to go for LE1. And under the effects of heat mode, LE1 is enhanced. So he trains you into overly challenging in that position, and you're not challenging the way you probably should challenge. So jab is okay at +6, but it's probably better to take like an I-13 down forward 1. Or maybe if you're feeling frisky, down forward 4 if he's going to mash out. Like for instance, if he mashed out LE1, down forward 4 would counter hit launch him, sort of thing. So I'm not saying to do it. I personally take it down forward 1. But that's okay. Okay, can opener. Full splat. Unscaled. Okay, nice patience. Okay. Okay, anti-air, mash. Okay, 4-4. I would have done just Rage Heart. Or Heat Smash, whatever it's called. Okay. That can's doing work, man. Okay, nice. Okay, I like the challenge. It might have been better to take the side step 4 cancel there. I don't hate it, though. The side step 4 could be heat dash canceled. So that's the only thing I'm thinking. Okay, side step 4, I think that's a launcher. Off the heat dash cancel, I would presume. And yeah, you see the frame difference here. Why? Big whiff. Big whiff. Okay, I don't hate it. It's better to take Tooth Fairy, though. Because Tooth Fairy, right, you would have launched both the follow-up here. Right, big mistake, launch him, and then the second follow-up where he went for whatever it was. Okay, how do I get out of this mode? Do I have? I'm gonna replay. Sorry, I'm still like green when it comes to this. So yeah, big whip, big whip. It's okay that you did heat smash, but you lose your access to your half gauge of heat, and then like I said, you have Tooth Fairy on for 17, so you're winning, but you're barely winning. Okay, I like the back away. He's shown the mash. I like the back away. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, a little bit greedy. Okay. Oh. Yeah, wall stand 1 unblocked, -12. So yeah, you closed up a little bit too much, which is okay. You're probably out of your comfort zone against this guy, and like, you know, as Chad is also saying, very mash happy, right? So it's okay. You're at least, I can tell you right away, you're approaching the problem correctly. You're waiting to see the overcommitment. You're waiting to see the mash, and then you're challenging it. A character like June doesn't really have a fast counter hit game. I guess stand 4 probably hits on 12, so that's okay. But you do have the range to properly punish, and then that's where you're backdashing into 4-2 and stuff like that comes to play. Yeah, he could have done D2 to launch it there. Okay, not the best combo. It's hard to recommend, but sometimes you can challenge duck jab. Down for 1 challenging, and then just wall stand 2 on 13, so it's effectively coming out on 18. I don't know if we'll have time, Shadow, but we do this every month. Yeah, you got to break that 1+2. I still don't have the muscle memory for that. I still hold down to try to escape it. So I'm as much at fault as you. Handstring. Up forward 1. What the fuck? Low. Oh, it's a new animation in this game? That used to be a kick. Damn, I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, he's just swagging on you. Look, you see the string penalty on that? -27. Ooh, 27. Goddamn. No problem, Louis. Like I said, we got like 5 submissions in 24 hours. That was crazy. Okay, yeah, I don't. Down forward 3-3 is -15. I don't know what June can do. If he had meter, I guess you could do the projectile to punish, but maybe fish for down 4-4. I assume down 4-4 is like 16 or 17, so it won't be a punish, but if he mashes out, you at least have a trap to represent something against him. No. We have another like 4 to go. So yeah, you got to start bringing the punish. Okay, that time you got to punish though. He's 100% gonna do 1-4. Oh, you didn't do it. Okay, you got me. Yeah, he knows he has you in his pocket. Okay, so I don't hate the back one opener. Do it again. Hell yeah. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, he lucked out. Back one on block is -10. So yeah, he lucked out. He went for wall stand 3. The issue with wall stand 3, it's a high. But at least he gets some applied pressure, and he goes for the LE2. Okay, like can. Careful. Yeah, you're really forcing forward now. Careful. Yeah, you're panicking. Yeah, he's kind of transitioned away from pure mash, and now that's why it's throwing your timing off. Oh. 50-50, yeah, not dead yet. I knew 100% he's going for 4-3+4. Yeah, knowing he's gonna go for 4-3 plus 4, it might be okay to go for a wake up, but at the same time, it might still beat the wake up like toe kick or something. Take a break. The one time you go for it is the time he reads it too. That feels bad. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll watch one more match. Like I said, I wanted to see how you did against an out-of-meta character, and unfortunately, you didn't disappoint. So let's go ahead. Let's pick a meta character. Let's go. Let's go. You versus Dragunov will do game 2. Let's see how you do. No, yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, submissions are closed because yeah, we like I said, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We basically have like 6 to go. So yeah, we will not have time, unfortunately. Okay, backdash, nice movement. Okay, yeah. So after 4-4, you can actually hit confirm this. So if you don't hit them, it has special animation when you hit. Then the 1+2 is guaranteed, or the heat smash, whatever you want to do. If you have meter, of course. But yeah, you can enforce like this +3. So if you see that they blocked it, you don't get the special animation for the 1+2. Just take like a mid check, a down 1, back 1, which is okay to set up like typical like now like modern like June meta play. I wouldn't recommend it necessarily, but it's a thing you can do. Or enforce like 3-ring 50-50 now that it jails. Little stuff like that. You shouldn't be always going for the go for the gold sort of thing. Yeah, you don't have to always try to instantly win. Okay, good patience. Probably better enforce something at +6. Okay, yeah. I respect that. Little pop-off down for second hit, huh? Okay. Anti-aired. Yeah, he could have converted. Light punish. Wow, what a parry on the again one. Holy shit. Okay. Not the best combo, but it's okay. Yeah, he probably should have meter popped to get you to the wall. Okay, now what? Sidestep presence? Yeah, I don't hate the hop kick. It was probably better to take the sidestep forward to break the floor because the weird axie. Nice backdash. Okay, your general like understanding. Oh fuck! I slipped the button. Your general understanding is good. You just need to get over that hump too, for sure. And how far did I go back? Okay, here we are. Yeah, like I said, your intuition's really good. Again, look for the confirm. Okay, not the best combo for this guy. Oh. Down 4-4 can. Okay. I don't hate it. Ooh, combo drop. I don't know why it dropped. Ah, you don't break it. That means it's a kill. Okay. I wouldn't say down 4-4 to challenge a high. Okay, anti-air. Good confirm. Okay. Usually with Dragunov, you don't want to break the floor like that because the value of it is so good for him. June, I don't know what you get. Like, I guess wrist chuck slam would be a launcher, but that's kind of about it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ender, what do you do now? Okay, you're looking for him to confirm or to commit. Unfortunately, you decide when he decides. Okay, nice challenge from him. Okay, wall stand 1 will not kill you. Nice, good call. Okay, so yeah, right away we can see your backdash cancel. You're just backdashing, which is okay. But after the first one, it might be better to go for a backdash cancel. Okay. Yeah, you're still not punishing him. Okay, I don't hate it. Yeah, you're forcing him to be the one to make the adjustments. So. Slay right. Okay. Careful. Down for 4, you can duck it. Yeah. Minus 14, like that. Okay. Yeah, so far you've been doing a good job of like kind of training him there, so. Okay, I don't hate it. Okay, down by 4. Not bad. Okay. I would say 1 second. Okay, you definitely need to work on your punishment. So you don't necessarily need to go, I guess, full route. What was it, 2-1-4 or whatever I was saying? But it is better to have some kind of presence there, because like even for like small punishes, like just like jabs, you're kind of missing that presence. So second thing, forward 4. Like I said, you can hit confirm forward 4, so you shouldn't be thinking to, you know, like I said, always go for the gold, go for 1+2, take your +3 into a 12 or 13, whatever her frame data is. But you should be thinking like confirm it, so that way if you ever have heat and you know your opponent really like sidestepping, okay, now we do forward 4, now we do the hit confirm heat smash, which then does like, you know, like 60 or something damage. So it is nice, but you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to go for the gold every time. So look for the confirm, get better with like that muscle memory. Your instincts when it comes to backdashing is good. With that being said, if you're not going to do any sort of backdash canceling, you should be thinking at the bare minimum backdash into Tooth Fairy or whatever like long range presence a character like June has. Like June has really good like keep out tools and anti sidestep tools, like down forward 3 I think it is, or maybe forward 3, I can't remember. So you do have some nice little keep out things, and you can kind of keep your opponent at a far range where they can't. It's scary for them to be the one to be the aggressor against you. And then you transition between both pressure and then keep out, which is one of the stronger suits that June has. So your cans are okay. They eventually will catch up to you, so I do have to give you a warning about that. But it's okay. It's okay. You're at a good starting point. But yeah, combos are good. I would say more poking too. We really didn't see a lot of like annoying poke style that like June really thrives in. Down for 1 options, wall stand 2 options, wall stand 4 is still pretty nice for like knockdown ideas, stuff like that. So I would say work on poking, and then for sure work on your punishment when it comes to spacing. So you are right on the precipice, like I said with the Shaheen guy, you're really close to annihilating your opponents at your skill level if you were just to have the backdash into like 4-2s and stuff like that. So make that jump. And then also, yeah, punishment. You definitely need to work on your punishment, 100%. Luckily, punishment is one of the easier things to do. You don't have to start with max punishing. Like, you don't have to 15 all 15s, 14 all 14s, stuff like that. But at least start with a 10. You know, your 12s you want to use on your 12, your 13, your 14s. Your 10s, if you don't have your access to your 12, at least represent some punishment, because oftentimes, whatever little frame data you might get from it, you can start using that to enforce people who want to mash like the Lars guy. So it's a really important part of the game, 100%. Okay, let's see. Same thing. Out of meta character. You versus Lee, game 2. Let's take a look.
Get ready for the next battle.
Sorry. How's it going, CX?
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, good. You don't panic. That's a common mistake too. Like, people will do something punishable and then they'll just like hash out. Like, just don't. Just take your punish. If they don't punish, hey, that's great for you. Okay, interesting. So the CDS 1 and the down 1. I noticed like more modern meta play is like CDS 1 cancel 2 or into the high. So you're representing the mid, which okay. Okay, I like it. Okay, got duck it. Down for 4. Okay, Okay, I don't hate it. It's kind of like modern day Jin style you're playing. So careful with that. That you know, as these players are going to get better, they're going to be more experienced for that type of like back three pressure. So just careful of that. I can tell you that right away. Nice low pair on the back three. Good call out. Okay, 1-3. Now what? Weibu. Okay. Okay. Spicy. Not the best, but it's okay. You're doing spicy stuff. Okay. Unfortunate. Got a kill. Down 4. Yeah, keep it safe. No need to go crazy yet. Yeah, I don't know if that geyser line was you had too many wall hits or you just didn't. Oh, manual combo. Okay, are you gonna break the floor? Wall stand 1-2. Down 4-3. Okay. I don't know why the down 4-3-3 missed. Oh shit! God dang it! I'm sorry. Sorry, my fingers are on my stick, so I'm just naturally hitting them. Okay, interrupt back 3. Yeah, -5. He did hit the just frame. The game tells you to duck forward 2 or whatever it is, but I typically don't recommend people to try to duck that because it's if you duck and try to launch the 2 and they do a 3, and you just safe on block, like you just instantly die. Okay, no punish. Ooh, slide is scary. Post wall stand 1, I talked about this in the last video you guys have seen. Wall stand 1, he automatically transitions into stance. So even if you fuzzy like wall stand 1-2, if you're like muscle memory to try to challenge the HMS pressure, like you should be able to OS it. Hell sweep. Post hell sweep, usually you want to force either forward 2 or down 2. So right, you should be able to win here. Oh, god dang it. Sorry. My bad. Like I said, I hit the wrong. That time I hit the wrong button. I wanted to take control. But yeah, usually that's the 2 things you want to do: either down 2 or 4-2. Depending on vault machine, there are spicier things you can go for. But in an open field situation, it's probably better to take it like down 2. So here we go. So down 2. Okay, down 2 loses to a 3. Now if he doesn't do that. If he goes for, let's see, does 4-4-2 win there? Yeah, so we do win on 4-4-2. But I still like down 2, especially open field, where you have like all this real estate going for you. But yeah, typically that's like the 50-50. Down 2 if you think they're going to stay on the floor, or delayed side roll, and then 4-4-2 if you think they're going to back roll, or go for some sort of wake up position option. Of course, under the effects of heat mode, then if you have 4-4-2, you can like heat dash cancel, of course, or launcher. But still, it's okay. The nice thing is 4-4-2, if they stay on the floor, you'll go over them and you won't get a heat dash cancel, right? So there's like no harm, no foul. Okay. Like I said, down 2 is so nice because even if they stay on the floor, you still get the ground steel pedal. So then you get like another Oki afterwards. So shouts to Jen. Okay, good patience. You did get him to bite into HMS 1+2. You probably should have been thinking to punish him though. Okay, nice stuff. Okay, good stuff too. Yeah, careful with wall stand 4-4. Ooh. Yeah, force 50-50. He went for steel pedal. He thought you wouldn't tech roll. Bad luck. Okay, there you go. Nice spacing, good patience, cancel. Big tank, eh? Back 2-1 short? Yeah. Okay, you probably could have went for a power splat line there. I don't have the executional prowess to do this combo, but we'll try. Okay. Maybe not. I think you could have. Like I said, my electrics are not good. At the bare minimum, you probably still could have done like down forward 1 option. I think you still could have threaded that in, right? At least the jab. A little bit more damage. Like I said, against male characters, usually you can do down forward 1, but maybe Lee is like a female body size, so you can't do down forward 1. Combo optimization is still a big part of it. Okay. Shoutouts to this game. I like how back one is a high, and the high missed here, right? Forward. The back one high, and then the second hit's still high. It's still links. How absurd. Yeah, no problem. In that situation, it was still probably better to take a jab into Savage Sword or something. Okay, so you played good. You played better towards the end there. You definitely did a little bit more deep sidestepping to weak side. He hasn't really been showing you much HMS pressure, so it's hard to say, like, for a fact you're doing it correctly, but let's go ahead and take a look at this game.
Get ready for the next
but yeah, you've transitioned well into reading that this guy loves playing at, like, range 2, like 1.52, but he hasn't done 4-4-3, and he hasn't done any HMS pressure, so he's playing atypical. For his current style, though, you are reading correctly. Get patience in a very same situation. He hard fishes 1+2 off of HMS cancel, and then same thing. So electric him. Okay. Yeah, the dive kick is okay. The only issue with the dive kick is that you're only +2. Okay, there you go. Nice. You're mixing up your pressure lines. Okay, I like it. I like this playstyle, dude. Yeah, obviously bad punish. He went for a was HMS here. Wall stand, yeah. The reason why it's saying to do, because this is technically -13, the reason he's saying back 1-2 is down forward 1-4 won't splat here, but back 1-2 might. So that was the idea of the punish. Typically down forward 1-4 is better. No, like I said, you're spacing him well. For his playstyle, you're playing him really, really well. This should not be close. There you go. That's why let's see. So my guess is you probably got blown up game 1 because he plays atypical, and you gain confidence in game 3, and now you're just popping off. Okay, no dodge. There is no mix-up on down 4-4, so you should always be fuzzing there. Yeah, down 4-3-2 is a high. No one's ever going to do down 4-3-2, so moot point. Yeah, nice stab. Okay, break the floor. Don't let him get the resource. Okay, this time. Yeah, I don't know if it's better just take the 1-2-3 there or what, to be honest. Okay, nice challenge right now. Okay, good dog. You should be ready to punish though. Yeah, back 3-3 is very not lenient on the frames. So, like, even if you're like a few frames late on the back 3-3, like he's gonna guard, so you have to be ready to instantly pull the trigger. Okay, 2-2, got duck it. Oh, 1 second. Totally front board. Okay, good. I was afraid if I hit a button to like unmute it, I typically mute, it would screw us up. Okay, down forward, face down. Okay, I like it. If he goes airborne, we launch him. Well, that's a launcher now. Are you gonna rage art? Oh, not necessary. Okay, let's do one more quick one. For you, sorry. We'll keep going through the list. I'll definitely get at least the next 3 that we have. Okay, let's see how you do against Asuka. Yeah, we already seen... Oh, Feng? You playing Feng? I don't see it. Yeah, sorry.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, yeah, I didn't quickly see it, so.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. What a challenge. Oh, Gusto, okay. Yeah, he wasn't ready. Yeah, with Asuka, when you do forward 2, you don't have to transition to the stance, the non-air with Gusto. But he probably hit the button, just, he wasn't really thinking, just nilly-willy hit it, willy-nilly hit it. But I think she can still get a combo, I'm sure. Okay, you're just popping off on it. If you do a pop-off again, we'll probably go to a match. Okay, hell's weird. Still parry. Okay. Probably better, I don't know what the ideal combo line there would be, but it was probably better to pop him to get him to the wall. And then with like no health, you'd instantly win. Okay. Yeah, so that might lead to your downfall here. Dunk. Okay, sides up right. Range option, okay. A little bit spicy. I don't hate it. I definitely don't like it though. Okay, good patience. Another common mistake Jin players will do. They'll instantly challenge that. Okay, so actually I like this. So back 1, plus 10, right? So you have to duck jab it technically or low parry it. But luckily you don't go for wall stand 4-4, you go for wall stand 1-2, which we talked about is safe on block, so I like that. Yeah, you're opting to play like this really heavy, like, not mash, but like challenge, like, you know, full all-in option. It might have been better to take an option like up forward 2. Actually, come and think it, let's take a look here. So yeah, he's definitely scrapping against you. So does your parry scrap? Oh no, okay, it does lose. I figured it would lose, but I was curious. Yeah, don't forget about your mid presence. Stand 4 on 13 is huge. Okay, no break, and that's a kill. Okay, yeah, you're losing momentum against this guy. So he's like I said, he's opting to scrap. He's doing things like 1-1-3, which is safe on block. Okay, no Gusto. Yeah, you're hella second guessing yourself here. Patience. Minus 10, you don't mash out. Good. One should splat. Yes. Chase down. I don't hate it. Yeah, the reason you're doing in that position, you're not doing the dive kick just to beat or apply pressure. I think you're also doing that to naturally beat reversal. Because again, you cannot. Yeah, I hate that. You can't like she can't reverse your dive kick, right? So we talked about that earlier, that those options like jumping attacks beat her. With that being said, don't be afraid of hop kicking too. Like if you're really afraid of an option like reversal or kick parry or punch parry, stuff like that, yeah, you can just hop kick. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're kept pressing to Sabaki. Yeah, don't forget about hop kick. You're +5, I-15. The reversals and punch parry, stuff like that. Whereas the active frame of them reversing you hits very early relative. The attack itself doesn't hit until like, you know, what is it, like 22 or 23, I think we found out. So yeah, there is time for you at small plus, or even like, yeah, like barely plus, to still challenge an option like that. So don't be afraid of hop kick. Like if you think he's going to Sabaki reversal, just hop kick him. Again, if you're not playing against a Jin or a Leroy, so your hop kick will do work here. And especially with like these play styles where everyone's kind of opting to play more space control, like linear play, like yeah, hop kick will annihilate this type of play and then force your opponent to be the one to max punish. Like let's say you play against Asuka, like an Asuka like this, who isn't super experienced, right? Are they going to 2-3 you? Probably not. So what happens? Like kind of theory crafted. So what they do, they're going to 1-3 you +0 on hit, or they're going to 1-2 you, which is like +2 on hit. Right? Okay, well, you can kind of take your turn back right away. Oh, maybe I just want to hop kick again. Especially if these players don't really represent a lot of like down forward 1 presence with Asuka. You can kind of just get away with murder against them. So don't forget like things that people like tend to freak out about at like this skill level. So if someone keeps doing yeah, people will freak out. They'll be like, oh man, this Asuka player keeps doing a reversal against me, so I have to use a knee, an elbow, or a shoulder, right? And it's like, well, no, if they're reversing, you can do a low, you can do a throw. There's a lot of options. Oh man, this Asuka player is doing punch Sabakis against me, so I can't punch. And let's say we don't know about throws. It's like, well, if they're only ever representing Punch Sabaki, we can do a hop kick, we can do this, we can do jumping attacks, we can do safe options like a 4-3 with Jin, stuff like that. People, they get presented with a problem, and they will just close up and think, I can't do that, but I forget, like, I have 100 other moves I can do that would effectively win in this position. People tend to forget about lows, like kind of stuff like that. So just work the problem out. To be honest, if you don't know what to do, like hop kick is okay. Again, like even up to like higher skill levels, you can still do hop kick. And like best case scenario or worst case scenario, realistically, you eat like a minus 12 Punisher. Oh no, they max punish me. Okay. But very rarely are you gonna get someone who reads hop kick. They'll deep sidestep. They'll launch you, right? That's like gold plus. Like, let's be honest, it's not just gold nowadays. It's gold plus, right? Just don't be afraid of it. You don't have to can. You don't have to be minus 17 when you commit to a hop kick. Just be minus 13. Do the hop kick. Who cares? Now, with that being said, like I said, your movement was good. I do like it. You did, when you have the confidence, you're golden. I would say for the most part, work on your confidence by just doing things that you don't typically do. Something I do recommend is if you don't know what to do, don't necessarily mash, but get out of your comfort zone and start like transitioning to a different like meta or playstyle. Like let's say you really like Sephi Black, so you really know how Sephi plays. You typically play like Sephi, but you study a character like a player like AK. So you should kind of know how AK plays versus Sephi Black. So now instead, okay, this guy's beating my Sephi, maybe I should start playing like AK. It sounds silly. It does. It works. Trust me, it works. The really like strong part about these like really high level players is they can dip into the well. They know they don't play a typical way, but they might have something that they have saved for a golden day or a rainy day, right? People call them like scrolls, like knowledge scrolls. Like they have access to scrolls that you don't have access to. But if you're studying players, you should kind of know how someone plays. Like for instance, I'll play Victor, and I'll be like, and I'll say it on stream, like, oh, today I'm gonna play like Farsine. Oh, you want to deal with Farsine's meta? Okay, I'll play Farsine meta. And now, oh, okay, I realize you're dealing with it well, or I'm like mistiming stuff. Okay, now I'll transition to start playing like Ow. Like I said, it sounds silly, but it's there. And if you play enough, like I said, the more you play, the more you're able to dip into like other techniques and strategies to keep your opponent on their toes. Not everything doesn't have to be I push at plus or I don't push at plus. You can also start weaving in strategies and other general ideas like that. Hopefully that helps. I know that's kind of esoteric probably for most of you, but it's a real thing. Okay, so we are from the perspective of Reina, and let's do a atypical meta character nowadays. So Claudio was super popular at the beginning of the game, right? You don't very rarely see Claudios nowadays. Yeah, exactly. So like start dipping your toe, change your timing up, and start playing like someone else. Or like I said, the bare minimum, don't worry about an option. Start beating options via other techniques. Okay, yeah, down back. So he did down back 1+2 raw, which is minus 12. Under the effects of meter, it's like minus 2 or minus 1. Okay, cool. Ooh, one second. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to commit duck on back 4-1. You have to have perfect read. The issue with back 4-1 is it doesn't do anything nowadays. It's just +1 on block or +4 on hit. It doesn't counter launch, so it's kind of fallen out. Okay, light punished by this guy. Yeah, your jumping kick's minus 14, so he could have 3-2'd you. Okay, turn still. One thing of note, like post damage 2-1, it's safe on block. You can low carry it because it's an S-mid. Or S-low, sorry, they technically call it nowadays. But yeah, you shouldn't be trying to enforce +9. You should be low presence or mid presence. Because you might think to yourself, okay, if he hop kicks, I die, right? He's -9, so best case scenario, JS9. That means you're low. If you do like a 17 frame, like for instance, down by 4 probably would get it. Like you would still beat him. Slow low, you'll lose the hop kick, but for the most part, your low is to help enforce your down forward 1 presence. So sometimes you have to mix it up. You don't want to be static. Okay, wow, what a duck shot. Yeah, he's inviting the TP. Well, I just noticed this guy's prowess is he has a couple of gods. Okay, so he clearly knows how to play, which is good. This is good. We're watching this. Okay, full TP. I like to call out. That was weird. Ooh, okay. Maybe a little bit early to represent Heaven 1, but that's okay. Yeah, careful. Where did you try to turn steal at? Minus 17. Yeah, you do not have frames. Oh, okay, never mind. Forward 4, plus 4. I'm surprised down by 3 is fast enough. That's crazy. Okay, side step. Good patience. I would imagine Reina can probably parry mid down 1-2, but I wouldn't recommend it. But I just a note. Yeah, I don't hate it. Good patience. Yeah, don't mash it minus. Oh, okay, yeah, there he tried challenging. Down 1-2 and wall stand 1-2, I think you sidestep right to escape it. Every character can do that. Okay, light punish from this guy again. 4-3. Okay, commits. I don't hate it. 2-1-2, I believe, only minus 13. Okay, big trade. Ooh, yeah, this is basically a neutral reset. So you are effectively recovering quicker than your opponent is. It's better to fight your way out. So the way to note like who's effectively winning in this like panic situation is who is netting what. So you are the one like consciously who hit up 4-4. Up 4-4 is a tornado spin. So unless your opponent is hitting you with a tornado spin, right? They're recovering on 56 and you're recovering on like let's say 30. So you still have 20 frames. You should be fighting your way out, understanding that you, again, are the one who initiated a tornado spin. So you're not, remember, you know when you hit a button. You know what button you did hit, right? Theoretically. Of course, there's sometimes fat finger stuff, but you should know. So you should fight your way out. The one thing you don't want to do is what Logan did here. He transitioned into Ensoku, and then he gave his turn up. Okay, nice dodge, full splat, you're dead. Not the best combo, but it's okay. So again, remember, you know you hit the button. You know what button you hit. So you're not reacting. At that point, you're playing purely on instinct on that panic situation. So yeah, he essentially died because he didn't take his turn right back right away. Transitioned to Ensoku, which then allowed the running 2 from like range 2 to initiate, and then got caught in a scramble towards the end. So yeah, people tend to not understand, like, if you're a slight plus and you hit a fast attack, you're not going to be countering it, right? But at the same time, again, you're the one who initiates the button. You should know in your mind that you're not setting yourself up for failure. Right punish? Yeah, sudden strike, raw shoulder. Down 4-2, of course. Yeah, I like it. There we go. Mixing up your presence. Now I'm not going for the jabs. He's fishing. Okay, I don't hate the challenge. Nice stab. Okay, I like the jab out. Okay, they're like, it's important to understand like the difference, right? So we already neutral reset, like full range 1.5. So the Ensoku here is okay. And then if he goes for Ensoku like on approach, right, you have time to effectively react to it. Different like situational between the two of them. Okay, turns to it. Okay, big whiff. I like it. Nice backdash. You waited for him to clearly whiff before initiating on punish, so good call. Okay, combo. Oh, interesting. Kind of backup combo. Okay, flip over, flip forward. Can't take that wall stand one. That was cheap. Okay, still. Yeah, he really hasn't shown to challenge much of like your plus range line, whether it be power crush or duck jab. So it's probably better to not go for an option like Heaven 1 because you're setting yourself up for failure. By always like heavily favoring this Heaven 1 presence, right? You're becoming static. Also, similar to what we had talked about like 4 reviews ago, right? The benefit of Heaven 1-4 is that you don't get the wall presence, you don't get Oki afterwards. You get to wait for him to tech roll into position and then apply pressure. So risk versus reward, it just simply isn't there. He hasn't done enough power crushes, and the wall positioning is poor. So, because they're under heat mode, maybe it was better to go for like Heaven 1-2 or something. Yeah, this guy is really ducked. No. Yeah, same thing. He really hasn't shown you a lot of like high, small micro pressure, like little +1, +2. So I don't hate it, but realistically, it was never going to work. A good trade. Oh, did you transition again? Oh, yeah, so this is a common mistake too. So under the effects of heat engager, you cannot backdash. So this is a tactical error. So +17. If Claudio here hop kicks, here let me actually I can just show you, can't I? Okay. But yeah, did you just perfectly let go on the back? Okay, maybe you just perfectly let go there. But yeah, you can't backdash mash because it doesn't work. Backdashing is not the same as guarding. Unless they fixed it. Maybe they finally fixed it. Maybe my information is like 4 months outdated now. I'll have to experiment with that to find out. But yeah, during the +17, yeah, if you mashed backdash, you weren't guarding, so you got hit. Well, like I said, maybe they fixed it like 3 months ago or something. I don't know. CD3. Weibo. The electric is a little bit greedy. I think you wanted to apply pressure, maybe that's ideal. But it was probably better to represent either some sort of force 50-50, like CD3 presence because of tech roll possibility. And then that way you're safe on block, and you still get a wall spot if it hits. I don't know. Something to think about. Wow, nice dive step by this guy. Yeah, he has a really good read on you. Trouble. Good challenge. No confirm on the 4-for-2. Nice step. Yeah, light punish, all things considered. Don't do that. 1-2-2, 2-2. I mean, okay. Nice backdashing. So, something people don't like tend to recognize is like after these low highs, you basically are put into a perfect position where you're like really far from the opponent. So, being the aggressor during a low high sequence, typically you have to micro dash into another low high. You can't hit low high again raw. So, same thing. There is no mix up on low high. So when you backdash a low high, because he's already committing to it, you should be thinking duck. And then, oh, he whiffs the high, wall stand 2, or wall full crush down 4-4, wall stand 1 if you want a small punish. Like for instance, backdash wall stand 1 still might whiff punish if he commits the solo down back 4. I was going Dob. Okay, you should go downstairs. I think that when it comes to this character, the chaos of the downstairs, the clown fiesta part of the stage, I think heavily favors Claudio. But I guess at the same time, this is the final round, so there's no need to put clown fiesta on the table. So okay. Boom. That's not a thing. CD3 or forward 2. That's the only part of the mix-up you should be thinking. Knowing that you have like a big life deficit, it's probably better to go for forward 2. But yeah, I don't think 3+4 ever works then. Okay, you're dead. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I forgot to set my timer, my bad. Okay, so for the Reina guy here, because he's not in chat, I would say definitely more 1-1-2 pressure, 1-1-2 punishment. You definitely need more 2-2 punishment, period. Because you're like really... one of the fears of Reina is she gets like this 12-frame long-range punisher knockdown 50-50 force afterwards, stuff like that, that you really have to represent that to catch your opponent off guard. So you need that 12-frame punishment there. I like your power crush challenges. I think you're doing them sparsely enough that it's not predictable. When you enter into Hell Sweep, don't always go for Wrath 1, because again, unless you're really reading Power Crush or you're reacting to the like wall positioning, you're taking like this huge inherent risk for very little reward. Also the fact that like at this level, a lot of players are probably gonna be like mashing duck jab. So they'll probably just beat you cleanly. So I think you could still duck jab Heaven 1. You can't power crush it, there aren't enough frames, but duck jab on CS4 or whatever, I think still wins. So yeah, at this level, you have to mix up between that presence, the Heaven 1, and then like Heaven 2, stuff like that. And then again, Heaven 2 -4, you set a perfect spacing distance where you can turn steal, power crush, turn steal, heat burst, or follow pressure, chase down options. Beyond that, 442, don't forget like 442 and the Sentai things. You can enter Sentai 3, hit confirm, and stuff like that too. So, yeah, you're welcome, C1, C16. Hopefully that's your name, C166, 21. But, yeah, beyond that, more CD3. You didn't do any 4-4. 4-4 is such a huge part of like Reina's kit that you need that 4-4 presence. That way, if they duck, you get hit confirmed twin piston. Your TPs were fine. I think your TP was okay. Execution could have probably been a little bit better, but I think mostly it's the tactical ideas, right? I don't want to hate on people for execution, but yeah, tactical ideas, right? You want to risk versus reward really heavily favors taking risk when the reward is there, right? It's okay to be launch punishable if the flip side of the coin is like they die, right? But if there is no wall to enforce it after, like you really miss out on half of the follow presence there, you're taking all this inherent risk with none of the reward. So, he forgets to use forward 4. Yeah, you guys gotta use forward 4. Yeah, I mean it's so good. Back 2 is also pretty good with her. Like a player like Yagami uses back 2 constantly because it's so strong. Don't forget about back 2. Okay, let's continue the process or the learning of playing. Let's watch atypical, like off meta characters. Paul, I guess, could be typical. Okay, let's take a look at Azucena, and we are from the perspective of Dragunov. But yeah, 4-4 is super good. Yeah, if you guys are playing Reina, you should be hitting forward 4. Like little dash up, wave move, forward 4, micro step, forward 4. All those are very, very strong. Yeah, I was thinking like lower ranks, Paul is probably more common for you guys. But like high ranks, I very rarely see Paul. Okay, I like it. Careful, tech rolling in. Forward 1. Interesting. Okay, nice call out. I like the wall stand 1-2. It's okay. Probably not going to duck it, so I like going for something risky that's not realistically going to be punished. So, with that being said, don't overly rely on it. Let me just short of the wall, the forward 2 route. Okay. A little bit late. Ah, careful. Yeah. This is for like Azucena players. Down for 1-4 is really good. You cannot be using it at that range. Don't do that. Okay, 1-2 is -14, but yeah, good luck. Max punish that for open gambit. Okay, nice step. Okay, recognize the wall. CD2, perfect. You could have technically awesome one for like the CD1 route, but I like the CD2. I would have done the same. Meter pop. Don't hate it. +6. Switchblade option, +7 on hit. Okay, good patience. Yeah, common trap idea, the down 1, I believe, into wall stand 1, which is a counter launcher. Like, for instance, even though we're +2 here with Dragunov, I talked about this, guys, in the videos. So even though we're plus, I can counter it launch because it high crushes. Dragunov is a taller character, so he naturally has like issues when it comes to hitbox and stuff like that. So at +2, you really can't enforce it. You can go for a down 4-4 or some other mid, but still, it's very risky. You can't push in with a high because you'll instantly lose. And then from there, typically what the Reina player, Azucena players will do, they'll transition to like full crush down 4-4 presence, stuff like that. Okay, unfortunate. That sucks. I personally don't do down 4-1 routes. I really should, but yeah, they made it more stable. That was one of the Dragunov buffs after all his nerfs. So. Okay, throw dash. Yeah, you shouldn't be probably looking for. It's probably to go for like sidestep option. Oh, we got clipped there, unfortunate. But usually at this spot, like you can go for a timed option. So sidestep into it. Yeah, wake up options are usually weak to that side. But yeah, CD4. Sorry, this sticks on my lap, or on my foot. Whatever. Okay, fuck it. You understand what I'm trying to do. But yeah, CD4 is a heat engager, so heat dash cancel full launcher. So typically, hence wake up, he sidestep right. Oh yeah, Asucena. Oh, you think it's your turn? Damn, hook face, hook punch in the face, eye crushing. Okay. Not a kill. Not one. Good patience. That's here. Okay, cool. Okay, challenging. Careful. He hasn't really shown the follow-up to down 4-1-4, so you don't want to get caught off. Especially because you're only challenging with like a one jab, right? Nice challenge. Good challenge again. I like it there. Different. Okay, back space time. Yeah, you already used your spin. You probably could have went for like a CDC 3-1 line. God damn it. Of course. The combo timing is going to be really fucked up now. Fuck it, you understand. 3-1-4 would have still missed that. There's a long distance to the wall. But yeah, CD2 wasn't it. Wow, what a challenge. Oh man, into leave down 4-4. This guy is a nut. I like it. Okay. Yeah, I would be like, oh yeah, just duck the forward 4-4, right? And the fact that he's like a fucking three-way mix-up on that. Like, come on, man. Okay, wall's really good for her. Yeah, she honestly, she probably could even went for like a running 3-2 route. I'm curious. Let's see, would running 3-2 work here? Look at that, dude. Full splat? Fucking running 3-2 is so good. Okay, nice duck. Nice challenge. Careful how you challenge now. Okay, I say it's careful how you challenge now, because like I said earlier, right? So we're plus frames, and she's initiating from a full crouch position, so she's recovering in FC. So, okay, I'll just show you. So you did upward one, which is not smart. And it's not smart because this. Wall stand one's on the table. Or hey, if you want to feel spicy, you have the down 4-3 presence too, that you can also go for. But yeah, wall stand one trade, positive. I mean, careful. Like I said, you gotta be really careful in this matchup. Because he's so tall, his hitboxes are like very high to the sky. Okay, coaching. Yeah, I don't know why he mashed out. Wall stand one is safe on block. Okay, he mashed out at -8 until -8. Okay, good patience. Okay, you are airborne. That's good news. Ooh. It's 54. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. You definitely should have committed to the full crouch down forward 1-4 though. You should have at least been +7 rather than like +2 or whatever it is. That was definitely an error. Okay, let's watch your second one. So you have instincts. That's the good news. And you also you're understanding enough that like there are certain positions where you can't challenge Azucena because you're playing Dragunov. So I do like it. So for your rank, you're definitely, I can tell like right away. You're really experienced. I don't know how many games you played so far, but I can tell you're definitely experienced. Also good instincts. I like that. Yeah, so that's one of the things so the upward ones that like are seemingly random here. I think the idea is he's playing so space heavy, looking for overcommitment from Azucena that he needs a long range presence. So, but beyond just upward one, like you have forward on Bastu and stuff like that. The issue, of course, is forward on Bastu doesn't launch in this game, but that's where you're doing it. Okay, there you probably could have forced running to post knockdown. So I wouldn't mind seeing you transition into it. Also, after up forward one, you can also go for like CD2 for steel pedal, and then set up like running 2 pressure, stuff like that. Shoulder also works. Oh, you did shoulder already, okay. Technically, there are also other spicy things you can go for that I wouldn't recommend, like running 2, You can set up like Oki options. The issue with like an option like that, same thing like CB4, is the distance you're left at. But knowing what option you are going to hit, you can change how your opponent is going to tech roll. Like for instance, can we down back 3+4? No, we can't. If we could, probably previously. But same thing, like they recover differently, different timings. Oh shit, I hit my turbo button. Okay, good. Oof. Okay. But yeah, like again, this is like, you don't always have to do optimal play. Like shoulder is probably the best to go for here. But like you can change up the options, which change up their wake up timing and allows you to apply pressure. There though, you know, it probably was better to approach running through. Go all in. Knock down, tech roll into your strong side so you can initiate running through. Let's try it. Let's see if that wins. I have a feeling it would win. Yeah. And of course I dropped a combo. I dropped the C 3+4. But like Eats while stand forward down to while stand forward. Any of those lines still work. Okay, nice. Interesting. He fished for the back sway, the back 1+2 or whatever it is. Yeah, back 1+2. Okay, nice movement. Yeah, you're playing like your movement's a little erratic. You need to do a little bit more clean movement. Because what happens is like when you're doing like this weird like flinch line stuff, yeah, you're not really sidestepping and you're just kind of moving around. So like a random down forward 2 is going to keep you alive. Spicy challenge. Okay. Yeah, just in high level play, careful with like down forward 1 poking here. Most high level players are going to sidestep right in this position to challenge post or try to evade incoming running 2 pressure because they're only -4. So careful with switch blade. Normally, I have a Google form, Dob, sorry. I stab. Okay. Okay, you made a different change to the move. I don't hate it. But yeah, it is close. Yeah, we're not going to have time to do too many extras. So we already have 1 extra currently. At the bare minimum. There are 2, but I don't think I'll have time for the second one. Okay, real quick. Yeah, obviously you can duck it. Okay, nice movement. 1-1's okay, at least you're +7. Okay. He made the right read too. He's like, okay, I think you're gonna take your +3 and then go for like a high, right? In which case, if I'm Dragunov here and I commit to like a 1-2-1, oh shit, am I gonna be able to get this? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this. Like for instance, like I said, if we try to enforce with like a 1-2-1 at +3, god dang it, I hate that shit. It like just automatically like skips. Fuck you, game. Yeah, I hate that. Oh well. Basically, if we try to take our +3 for like fishing for wall splat, we just get beat cleanly because the hook punch is a high crush. That's what I'm trying to say. So this guy has a pretty good understanding of just like this guy, meaning the Asucena player. He has a really good understanding of frame data, but I like how you are being fairly dynamic in like your applied pressure after. So, okay, because yeah, how much time we got? Yeah, because we're starting to run low on time. Okay. If I'll give you the generic advice that I tend to give like every stream. If you're gonna sidestep, commit. Don't do like that half-ass like bastard stepping kind of stuff where you're mostly just moving the stick just to move the stick. Like move with intention for sure, whether it being backdash or sidestep with intention. Don't do the half thing because what happens if you miss time and like kind of start doing like this weird fuzzy movement, like random down forward 2s, random down forward 1s start eating you alive, and then you will be like really pissed. You're like, why did I get hit there? Because like in your head, you're like, I thought I was blocking or I was doing something, but then you just get hit by like random things. So careful with that. Try to avoid that type of movement. I would say it's hard to give you the advice when it comes to like frame data, or sorry, combos, because the down forward 1 line and 4-4 is pretty consistent nowadays, but I would say look for more consistent combos sometimes. Don't always have to go for max damage, stuff like that. You kind of started understanding that, you know, in this position I can go for a different combo line, but then at the same time you wouldn't commit to it. So it's like your like left brain and your right brain, or your monkey brain and your lizard brain were kind of like fighting with each other, and you were like, okay, one half of you was like, okay, I need to do a different combo because this combo is going to miss. And then your more instinctual brain was like, hit button. Like, I gotta do this combo. Like, the muscle memory is so strong that it, like, fights with you, right? I don't know how I would recommend to, like, overcome that, but, like, experience definitely helps out tremendously. So, I would say, yeah, if you understand that something's gonna drop out, transition away from that. Try to overcome your natural instinct to do something else, and start using your analytical side. Apart from that, one of the strengths of Dragunov is just the ability to, like, enforce like slight negative frames and stuff like that. Train your opponent into tech rolling in a weird spot or mashing where they shouldn't mash, and then effectively punish for it. So your sidestep was really good when you really, commit to sidestep and to launch, stuff like that. But there were times where you were kind of, like I said, stuck in like these fuzzies. So careful with those. Apart from that, yeah, running 2 presents. I don't think we saw like a single down 2. You don't always have to go for an option like down by 3+4, especially because it's only +3. But yeah, I would say your applied pressure like instincts were good. So you knew when he was going to do something else, and you would do a different option in that case, which is really good, right? That's like really high level cognizant, like you're gonna do really well, like you're gonna boost through playing style. So that was good shit. General moves that were missing from your toolkit though. So yeah, down 2 is missing. Back 2 is definitely one of the stronger tools that Dragunov has nowadays. Down back 2 is like a really important part of your game as well. Back 3, you don't need it, but there were a few times where like the range he was playing is like playing 1 and or representing sidestep. You can start back 3ing him. Yeah, I would say normally a couple of more like 1-2-1 counter confirm fishing, but at the same time, the places where you didn't do it were actually good. That actually saved you. And then maybe more CD1, more the cocked hammer sort of stuff. Probably go for that. But beyond that, yeah, I think just the half moving, like the fuzzy moving, is going to eventually get you killed. And I want you to either commit to nothing or commit to something. Don't do that half-ass stuff, because like I said, it will burn you. That's actually one of the cool things about this game, is you'll play against like 99% of the population, and they won't kill you for something like a bad habit. And then you'll play against a 1% person, and they don't have to be really good, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like some god is going to do this against you, because oftentimes it'll work against gods too. But like some random player you'll play against who's decent, and they'll beat you for whatever bad habit you have, whether it is on them experienced against you with like reads, or just they understand that what you're doing is kind of fake. Like I said, eventually it's going to catch up to you, and like I said, that's one of the cool things about Tekken. So careful. It will catch up to you, is what I'm trying to say. Just careful with that. Okay, this is the last of the original submissions. And like I said, we'll probably only have time to do one more beyond that. Oh shit, god dang it. Okay. Got Shirok playing Azucena. Ooh, damn, too bad he only played one game against. Okay, let's take a like I said, we're gonna do non-meta today. This is non-meta. We're not looking at Dragunov matches. We're not looking at Kings, unless we're forced to. But let's keep looking. But yeah, exactly. Your high-level function versus your amygdala, or amygdala, sorry.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, so we are Shirok. Back to 3. Okay, Wall's great. Oh, is this guy really? Okay, yeah, okay. We're not gonna watch it. Sorry. If this guy is only doing that, yeah, we'll skip it. Let's skip it. The good news is you're playing Lidia, right? So everything is like off meta. Okay, let's take a look here. Second game.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Okay, what no turn. Chase down back 3. Okay, I don't hate it. Then Double Jin is a fairly what's the word I'm looking for? Non-airborne mobile, so it's like not the worst thing. He's not gonna be random there. Okay, light punish. Yeah, as the game said, yeah, my Q is only -13, so wall stand 1-4 punish missed because he went wall stand 3, and then yeah, tsunami kick -15. Nice. Wow, like that track shoot. Oh shit. I would have got hit too then, damn. Okay, careful. Nice. Ooh, dropped the combo. That was a kill. Right, down 3 counter hit, back 3 solo splat, a back 3 spin option, down for 1, forward 4, 3. Probably would work. 15, light punish. Or technically not a punish, I guess back 3 is not 15, it's probably like 16. Okay. I'll go to Sharon. Spacing. Guess correctly. Wow, challenging it. Common idea, like post 1+2, the laser option, is to challenge immediately the meter problem. So careful with this +2 or -2 you're at. Usually if you read them coming in, it's good to pop meter or go for a power crush, but be careful. Okay. Down 4-3, interesting. Are you trying to do 4-4-3 maybe? Ooh, nice. Yeah, good instincts on the tech roll there, Shiro. Probably better to take something. Take a good look there. Okay, definitely could have done better, especially because, yeah, I think after the fact what happened here is you're like, oh shit, I forgot I have meter. Which you could have done the back 2-4-3 into meter pop, so. Oh, so 4-4-1 still hits? Okay, thanks, Bryan. Yeah, I forgot 4-4-1. Like, I forgot the tornado spin in this game, like, consistently works on the wall. Okay, easy kill. Ooh, careful. So that was the same situation. You could have definitely... Why would you try to taunt kill, Shirok? Why are you trying to taunt kill? What are you doing? Why are you trying to taunt kill? I mean, he had the right read. He closed up. Shit. Okay, nice movement. Light punish. Yeah, I think the idea was to go for a blazing kick. You made the right read, but you held down a little bit too long. Got it the second time. Okay. Oh no. He fucked up. He wanted TGF to try to break the floor, but he mistimed it because you can't buffer it. Wow. Yeah, he did the reversal, so that's not an attack. Oh, okay. We take those. Back to 4-3. Yeah, careful. You remember how many wall hits or how many hits you have prior to your launch? Because he was airborne when you initiated the running through 4, it counts as your third hit. So you can't go for a line like that. Back to 4-3, which would cause the strong aerial tailspin state, you can link after it. So that's why that first thing came to my mind. Definitely ahead. It did. Okay, staggered. I like that. I do like that. Because this goes to the heat engager video I've talked about here. So down 3 hits on 16, right? So if you heat engage at +17, you initiate down 3. Regardless of your opponent, if they mash out, the down 3 won't counter at launch them, right? So by you sidestep canceling, you're slowing down by at least 6 frames. You're +17. So now your down 3 is hitting on 22 at the fastest. So I like that. Good call. It's not the best trap, don't get me wrong, but I like the idea. I don't hate it. 1-3-3, we got 1-3. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, this guy fucked up. As soon as he allowed you to back roll to full neutral reset, mathematically you're winning. So as soon as this happened, he should have kept charging in. He doesn't have to attack, but he should be playing close. But like as soon as he's like full neutral, like range 4, range 4.5, 5-ish, yeah, 4-4-3 is going to kill him, right? He approaches... Oh, shit, I hit the floor too many times. He tries approaching, you do like a keep out simple 4-4-3, he dash cancel +5, or, you know, whatever. And then the fact that he also did rage art, right? So then he can't even do a rage art to interrupt you. That means he's forced to use the ogre attack, the ogre taunt, which then leads him to die if you hit a button because he's no damage reduction on ogre taunt. So huge tactical mistake. So whenever possible, don't let neutral reset. I talk about that in video 1. Top right corner, question mark, whatever it is. Basically, don't let the neutral reset whenever it's not necessary. If you have momentum, maintain it. You don't have to attack, but maintain momentum. Okay, yeah, I don't think that'd ever work. Especially if you stagger timing on the side side. Maybe you thought the wall was closer. Oh, that nice step. I mean, you had the right idea there. Oh, force 50-50. Actually, you know what's better? It's probably better that you just ate that, because like, look, he didn't understand the spacing. You had a 4-3 though. For sure, you had a 4-3. So yeah, he didn't understand the assignment. So he dashed to like 2.5, diagonal wall. So you're able to roll backwards and get further than normal. And then yeah, 4-3 punish force. Okay. Yeah, back 3 is a back sway attack with double shoot. You have to be ready to launch that. Okay, careful. Don't like the hop kick. I don't like the hop kick because he's more inclined to use an option like down forward 1 or 1-1 out, back 3, back 4. You're gonna get beat clean. Yeah, the Duke in here. Yeah, the Psycho Crusher. Yeah, it's nasty too, the charge, because you can cancel it into Crow. It's nasty. Okay. Oh, you don't get it splat though, unfortunately. There you go. That's what I talked about earlier too. Back 3-3, it recovers so quickly that you have to like instantly punish on defense. Nasty. Yeah, I guess Hadouken is more accurate. Yeah, does it? Oh, okay, you parting. Nice punish. Okay. Yeah, you dropped the Silver Suede 2-3. There might have been a timing issue. I don't know. Okay, no fear. Yeah, good. Don't do the attack throw. Yeah, in an open field situation with Devil Chin, yeah, you shouldn't go for attack throw. You should take the plus frames, because what happens is the game freezes you for some reason. I don't know why. And then what he should have done when he does the Hadouken, he should have canceled into Crow. So I think he just tapped forward to cancel Crow, right? And then he could have done Crow 3. It's a steel pedal effect. So you can kind of confirm what the opponent's doing. You know they're not going to stand up. Okay, now I transition to Crow and do the Crow 3. Yeah, a Kamehame. What's he doing? Oh, okay. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, he got caught. Yeah, he started panicking. You caught him mashing. Yeah, careful. Yeah, that was smart by him. He waited for you to tech roll before initiating the Psycho Crusher. Okay, big. Oh! Up laser drop. No! He did the right punish too, so this guy clearly knows how to play. Oh, yeah. But what's funny is, like, had he commit the Crow 1, or even Crow 2, to be honest, I think he still would have got hit. I think that just worked out because of, I don't know, strange. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Crow 2 would still hit there. Okay, yeah, his execution's not great. He has the ideas, but his execution is definitely holding back. Yeah, okay, there's the common trap. That's what I was talking about. So he's slight plus. So typically, there's one of two things you want to do. You either want to sidestep in this position or backdash. Or, like I had said, you can always just challenge with Power Crush. So, Power Crush out. Even if he commits to an option like Psycho Crusher, your Power Crush still wins. And then also, same thing, I suppose if you just read it, you can always just... oh, whoops, wrong button. You can always just 5, which I guess in this case would do a stack higher. And then go for it. Down 4 line, okay, too far. We can probably do a couple more back 2 loops in there. Still. Yeah, a common trap idea. So either sidestep right, backdash, or Power Crush. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, he hit the right lead. He got it this time. Oh, no shit. Why didn't that spin him? Really? 4-3 under heat mode doesn't spin? Oh, that's weird. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay, he was wave wooing on you on CD1+2, but the thing is CD1+2 doesn't actually lead to anything because he doesn't have heat mode. So under heat mode, he does the laser launcher, but without heat, it's just going to be a knockdown. But yeah, same thing. The wall's too far. There's no tactical idea behind the wave 1+2. If anything, maybe wave CC back 4 or something like that. That way, if you mash a button, the back 4 is meaty, you get counter launch. Careful. Okay, yeah, obviously you wanted the heat dash cancel. That clearly was the idea. Yeah, you got him. Careful, though. Oh, you didn't do enough forward 3? Ah, okay. Okay, I don't hate it. Probably better to try to turn steal there. Full crush down for 4, meter pop, that nice one. Okay, left drop out. Yeah, I think you were worried about back 2 loops, right? But I think technically you still could have done the forward 4. I think forward 4 would still hit, right? Oh, no, it wouldn't hit. Okay. Never mind. Maybe deep dash back 3-3? I don't know. Okay. This is a kill. Yeah, on scale, easy. Nice hook. Okay, let me... Timelines. Okay. Let's do one more. Hold 4. Ah, forward buffer 4-4. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's take a look at your training partner here. Let's just pick one at random. Well, he does, but technically you have to misstep into 4 up 3. He doesn't do it by default. You have to still tap forward, but yeah, same idea, I suppose. But yeah, the forward buffered forward 4 would probably work. Yeah. I know with that many hits, back 3-3 would work, but then also I don't know if back 3-3 would do anything. Okay, turn still. Interesting, yeah, forcing this. The issue is -8, so right, you really should represent some sort of mid presence or low presence. At -8 or +8, your advantage. Down 3 would beat anything he's going to do. That's actually one of the strong parts about Lee. It's like, oh, you think they're going to disrespect you? Okay, well, if I'm slight plus, down 3 wins. Okay. And of course, that time he did. He called out it with Wilson too. Okay, not a kill. Yeah, he did. I don't know. I don't remember what that input is. I think down 3+4 with Azucena. Yeah, with Bruce or Josie, that was 4-3. Although they buffed 3+4 in season 4. Oh, careful. I mean, I respect that. So, for people who don't know, full crush down 4-4 is negative on hit. So, Shirak took the slight negative for wall stand 4. It's important. A lot of people will overcommit and they'll go for an option like wall stand 2 and they'll lose clean because for some reason, like I said, people tend to try to push out there that negative. So small challenge only. Whether it be wall stand 3-3 or like wall stand 4, something like that. Done. Okay, nice movement. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, the forward buffer 4-4 would probably hit, yeah. Why didn't full crouch down 4-4 counter it there? Good question. Actually, let's take a look. Oops. And that was what? Towards the wall? There you go. It already had come out. So this is the active frame. So now the full crush down 4-4 hits. Like it hits 2 frames late or so. So that's what happened. It's just the high power crush is so quick, right? Even in post nerf, where it used to be like, let's say 15, it probably still hits on like 17 maybe. It's just so fast. Yeah, nice movement. Good movement. Yeah, he's overcommitting. He's trying to train you to... Nice step. He's trying to train you to understand like what like common trap ideas there are for Asucena. Like I said, he's definitely your training partner. So he's trying to get you to understand how to effectively challenge like the safe high presence. Whether it be back 1+2 or the hook and punch, whatever the input is. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't really played Asucena since CNT. Oh. Meter pop. Okay, try to swag combo on him. Not the best idea, but that's okay. Okay, good block. That punish right there. Yeah, that's tricky. That's nasty. The BT3 option, because she has BT3-4 that she can also perform, it like naturally gets you to close up. It's like a very Katarina style 50-50 course. That's nasty. And then yeah, BT down 3 into beat down 4. A big trade. She's advantageous. Yeah, see? Notice how she charges in. That's what we wanted to see that Reina player do. You know, gain space, take your like plus 20 on ground state to follow up pressure, wait for them, you know, deep sidestep if you think they're going to overreact, blah, 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 blah. Nice challenge. Yeah, that probably was a punish regardless. He probably read you transitioning 4-4-2 into misstep, but still, I think that would have punished you too. Okay, minus 13. But, bro, you... It's not... You can't crouch this. You can't crouch that. It's minus 13. You have to punish it standing. It's jailed forever now. I think in CNT it didn't jail, but in CBT it jailed. What the fuck? The bot's hella... Whatever. For 3. Nice challenge. Careful though. Good dog. Yeah, he clearly, like I said, he's trying to train you to be a better player, so I respect it. Respect for this guy. Assuming it's this guy. Minus 8 on block or the knee counter launcher. I would need more contact, Shirok. Sorry. I'm saying, yeah, you should be challenging at 8. So one of the problems when it comes to like defensive play with the Azucena, she doesn't have a power crush, or sorry, she doesn't have a punch Sabaki, nor a reversal. So anytime you're like at plus 8 situation against her, you can challenge her there. So you should be challenging her regardless. So she does have back sway, which is probably her best defensive option. So even at minus 8, if you go for down forward 1, she could probably back sway it. But still, the threat of the back sway shouldn't dissuade you from trying to check or keep her in the balance. So let's say, you know, you're transitioning away from down forward 1 presence. You start taking your plus 8 into like running 3 presence. Okay, now she represents back sway. Now you're running 3-4, still hits her. So because your opponent has something that trounces like most of your toolkit, same thing. You don't stop doing your toolkit because of that alone. So you start transitioning between things. So you don't always do the same thing. You don't always do this or that. But like, yeah, you lock her down and start using that plus frame pure advantage. So even though she has a safe counter hit high launcher, right, you have to represent something to dissuade her from doing it. So whether that is you just hard commit duck, that way if she goes high power crush, you win. The high hook punch, you still win, blah, 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 this and that. Okay, sure, that's an answer. But what you're doing, you're not really representing anything against her. So she can, she being Azucena, can kind of just keep getting away with it for murder. So you're correct, like the sidestep timing was correct. Unfortunately, whenever you did sidestep also Shirok, you have to be sure that whatever combo you do is going to consistently work on that axis. So at this point, like you should have muscle memory for that. But still, you don't quite have it, so you need something. So you have like the defensive tactical ideas correct by deep sidestepping, but when you get that, the thing is presented to you, you don't go the distance and get the real meat of it. So like I said, if someone is doing something safe against you and you never counter check them or try to apply reverse pressure, okay, they'll keep doing it. The same is true on the inverse. Okay, well, you made a sick read, a sick step, sick duck, but you're not killing them whenever you get that damage for you. So what was the saying? There's like a saying in Tekken. So basically, pokes are expected. It's something to the effect, pokes are expected, combos are not. And if you get a combo, it's because the opponent essentially made a mistake. And that's why like learning combos is important, right? Because like when they make a mistake at beginner level, okay, it's easy peasy stuff, right? You get free damage. But once the higher level you go against an opponent, the less likely you are to land a combo. So whenever that combo is presented to you, you have to land the combo. And again, if you're consistently having the sidestep a certain way and consistently get that type of launcher, like in your brain, you should start having muscle memory to get that combo going on. So when it comes to Lee, I would imagine, like Bryan had said, like forward buffered forward probably works, but also more importantly, it probably works consistently regardless of axis. So if you sidestep left and launch, sidestep right and launch, your brain should just be thinking, okay, I'm going to do forward buffered, forward line, right? You should start muscle memory, build it in to be such that you, once you have the tactics down and the evasive movement down, now you just complete the kill. And that's super, super important. Whenever I would play like a newer, let's say the complete non sequitur here, I would play a new character in Tekken, right? I would start leveling up some random guy in Tekken 7. Like I leveled pretty much everyone up to, I think, I don't know, Fujin or something. So I leveled everyone up to Fujin, but I didn't really like learn combos, right? So one of the issues I had was I would play some random character. I would have the defensive knowledge, I would have tactical knowledge, but what would happen is I would do a combo, I'd get them to the wall, and I would always fuck up the combo at the wall. And what happened is not only would I not kill my opponent at the wall, because I would fuck up my combo, now my opponent is in an advantageous position where either I'm super negative or I just die. It's not to your extent, Shirok, where you are in a position where you're just gonna die, but it might. Like I said earlier, right? It might do something correct against 99% of the players, and it's a bad tactic, but eventually it's going to catch up to you. And the worst thing it would happen is like in a tournament, you have a sick read, a sick step, a sick kill, and you just don't do it. And yeah, you need that muscle memory, Shirok. So same thing. I'm not trying to be mean, but you need to understand when you have to use certain more consistent combos. So Bryan said the combo does work off axis. So yeah, you should have that muscle memory. Start understanding that you have to forward buffer and then hit the 4-1 or 4-2, whatever it is, and then do your combo. But again, you're doing all this work and you're dropping like the easiest part of the work, and that's to convert your combo. So I want to see that more. Beyond that, punishment can definitely be better. Lee is a character where he has like important breakpoints, but they're weirder breakpoints. So like 13, you have to use forward almost 2. 10 frame, it's okay. You know, if you have the muscle memory for 1-3-3 just frame, but 1-2-4 just frame is also okay. Same thing, 14 frame, you have to do 4-2-1, stuff like that. So yeah, wall stand 1. I think wall stand 1-4 is probably the bigger detriment. So same thing, you know, you're a hammer, so everything's a nail. So whenever you're in full crouch, you're like, okay, well, I either wall stand 4 or I wall stand 2. But again, there's that like delineation or kind of separation between the two, where like wall stand 1 on 13 fits in, and there's hella more minus 13 Cs than there are minus 14 Cs. So same thing, you probably should be thinking more of for punishment wall stand 1-4 than to always do wall stand 2-3. With that being said, wall stand 1-4 is non-jailing, so if you miss punish on the 13, you're gonna get killed by a higher level. But still, you need that like representation. So just keep that in mind. Okay, well, I think ending soon. You were the Jin player, right, Astro? I think I gave you a breakdown of what you should be doing better. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it was. I don't remember. I think, like I said, I think I gave you the breakdown of what you should do earlier. So yeah, just watch the VOD. Okay, now I'm going through chat for the breakdowns. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so Louis, like I said, I think this is it for the 9 submissions. I think we covered all of them. If I didn't, please let me know, and then I will record it special. So we did the same thing with a different viewer. I can't remember her name right now, but it's for some reason her matches didn't come through because I think the patch came out. But I still record it for her after the fact. So same thing. If I missed you and you're already on the list, guys, just ping me in the comments or something. Okay. Raven versus... Okay, that's your training partner. We don't want to do a training partner one. Oh, this is your training partner. Okay, let's see you outside your training partner. Wait, your training partner with him too? Okay, let me just pick one at random then. Let's do a lesser known matchup. Raven versus... versus
Get ready
Victor.
for the next battle.
Yeah, sorry, Astro. Like I said, we've covered a lot of matches between then and now, so. Okay, pendulum kick, weird option. I wonder if you went for a full pendulum if the option would hit. Okay, wow, the boss can be down forward 1-4 to punish that. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess you would be in down forward 1-4 range. Usually, if I'm playing against Victor, I do like safer options like punishes against them. So down forward 2 is minus 14 on block. But if I'm Raven, I would probably do like a down back 2-1 punish for plus 7. Like I said, down forward 1-2 would work here. But down forward back 1-2, like I said, for plus 7 is perfectly fine. But yeah, at this range, oh sure, down forward 1-4. Why? I mean, yeah, why not? The benefit of down forward 1-4 is by the wall or the wall break. That's about it. But it doesn't properly wall spot. Oh, careful. Careful because down forward 1-1 would beat you if you try to mash out there. Okay, 4-4, high option. Yeah, he's representing full crouch, so there is no counter presence like 4-4 that can be used here. Oh yeah, you definitely got outclassed. That's okay, but like I said, your defensive stepping was good. You just need to cross the finish line. Sure on. Okay, won't miss here. Okay, I don't hate it. You don't get a full splat, unfortunately. With the 2, soldier 4. Pop-up kill.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, nice step. Yeah, you can kind of counter. You can kind of hit confirm pendulum kick, so you don't have to hard commit like that. Yeah, we've done all the ones that were submitted already. So, yeah, watch the VOD. Okay, plus 5. Okay, I like the 4-2-3. 4-2-3 is safe on block, so I like that.
Round 3.
Yeah, it would lose the power crush, but that would be a hard read. Careful, Sun Tray. Oh, okay, I don't hate it. Commit. Yeah, Sudden Strike's minus 14. Victor really can't like punish it. 4-4-1's okay, but like at the same time, okay, who gives a shit? It's not a launcher on under heat mode anyway. Who cares? Wow, nice challenge through. Interesting. He went for down back 1 on 14. Whoa. Also, like this is good advice for like you guys in general. You don't have to go for maxed combos. Like wall stand 1-4-4-2 into normal combo line would be a kill. You don't have to do EI drop 4-2 lines. Come on, bro. Not the best combo. Yeah, it's interesting you had gone for the Soul Zone 2 because like typically last time you had shown that you went for Soul Zone 1-4. Maybe you wanted one, yeah, Soul Zone 1-2, and then you I guess probably that. Oh, we don't have to guess. There. I forgot we have the input instead of input. So you probably wanted Soul Zone 1-2 cancel. Oh yeah, I think that's what it is. No, you hit it way too early. Never mind. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I might as well rewind it then, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about here. Aw, fuck off, game. Okay, so Soul Zone. And then 1-2 should hit. Of course, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. God damn it! Fuck it. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to rewind it again. Fuck it, whatever. But I think Soul Zone 1-2 would work for carry. Unless he has to cancel Soul Zone to see it. Maybe that's what it is. I wouldn't have done that combo line either way. Yeah, I don't hate it. Obviously, it's not a great punish, but 1 jab and plus 8, down 4-4 on 15. I guess it would lose the power crush. Yeah, careful with the Soul Zone. Or sorry, the pendulum kick, yeah. Because, like I said, he's already shown you that he can sidestep it pretty consistently. Yeah, careful with down back 4. Down back 4 is 22, so it is seeable. Minus 14, but Victor can back because I'll 4-1-1, right? The most important part of down back 4 is that it's seeable, though. Okay, that's a kill. See the kill line. Okay, well, I don't hate it. You went for the kill. You went for the 1+2, which is the correct option. 1+2 can be heat dash canceled, and then he would do like 4+2 afterwards. That's okay. Legendary Catboy Snake, yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, exactly. This is definitely an atypical matchup, 100%.
Round one. Fight.
Look at the law matches. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Down 2-1, Souls on 3-2. Here's the spicy part. You probably should have taken the 1+2 afterwards. Shadow 1+2. Okay, I guess the Shadow 1+2 can drop there? Yeah, okay. Huh, weird. Where did it drop the first time? That's okay. Oh, wait. That wasn't a combo. Was it a combo? I'm seeing the health. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Oh, interesting. You hit up forward 4. So yeah, you clearly, Louis, must be playing as Law. Oh, okay. Huge tactical mistake here for Victor. Down 4 is a -14 on block. So in this matchup, it's not super good. I think he was anticipating you to drop into Soul Zone pressure. But still, definitely not worth the risk in that position. There's a kill. Wow, that dropped out. The Perfumer 3, the big knee, is like really consistent on the hitbox. I'm very surprised it dropped out. So the Victor note, after down 1-1 for the +6, it's better to take some sort of counter pressure. Down forward 1 doesn't win because if they backdash, you just instantly lose. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad that you're getting advice there. Okay, I like the rank 2. Okay, I don't hate it. I like the idea. You wanted strong aerial tail spin off the wall because of the axie that was there. So that was a good idea. The problem is it's very risky when it comes to just you're so far on axis already, it almost certainly not work. Okay, nice step. Okay, nice train on down one. Okay, probably better to take the 2-2-1. Oh, me. Oh, interesting. I won. Beat backswing because there's no place for the backswing. Okay, there you go. I like down for 1 there. That's very, like, the understanding of where like you should be using down for 1 is important. Because like I said, down for 1 is like shit hitbox and shit range. But if there's no place for him to go, right, then down for 1 is more valuable. It's the same thing with down 4-4. Down 4-4 is dog shit. But like, hey, if they can't backdash, it's not dog shit anymore. I'm not saying do down 4-4 too. I'm just saying, you know, solo down 4-4 is okay. But again, only when there's like a wall there. If they can't backdash, those 2 good moves are hella good. Oh, careful. Careful. Like, what's the idea with you approaching on 4-3, right? What are you fishing for? We're not playing Tekken 7, so it's not a launcher. So just think about that. Okay. Spicy launch. Okay, perfect range for the slide mix-up. Don't hate it. I don't know about the wall stand 2 at like 1.5 though. Careful. So 4-4-2 is safe on block. Why would you dash in at -9? Wow. Okay. Oh, interesting. Way staggered. I don't hate it. Okay, light punish. Probably better to take the knockdown. Probably better to take the 3-4 there. Like, see, the bot kind of did the same thing here. The bot's like, you know what? Let's do down forward 2-1 for +5 pressure. But instead, now we go for 4-3, which is only +2. Now what? All right. Now he could have went full distance for a knockdown. It wouldn't have killed you. So the heat burst is a little bit greedy, but it's okay. Big whiff. Yeah, he should have been ready. Either forward 2 would have worked there, or 3+4. Either way would have hit you. Yeah, like I said, knockdowns are typically better than plus frames. Whoa. Remember, you're +17. You don't always have to go for a trap. You can always just enforce 50-50. Back 1 for a little bit of chip damage. Sway 3 for slide plus. Or a little bit spend slide. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate dash up C swing forward. Careful. Well, now you're dead. Yeah, you definitely need Louis to represent something to counter Lei's sidestep. Lei being the player. Obviously not the... Yeah. Like, down forward 1's okay. It's not horrible. Down forward 1 has a decently good hitbox to it. Fish for hit confirm, stuff like that. Ooh, 4-4-1. That was a sick punish, yeah. Shit. Okay, plus frames. Got a guess. Good break. Okay, I like it. Scrabble situation. Down for 2-3. Okay, input mistake. You got the stand for instead of wall stand for. Little scramble happy already. Okay, stand for challenge. I don't hate it. It's important to understand like solo stand for, right? Because he's initiating it at +9. So there, or +6, there really is no huge inherent risk by doing solo stand for. Like even if the late player goes for like down 2-3 in this position at like I11, right? Stand 4 by itself, you can't counter hit single stand options. I always recommend JDCR's one check video, one punch video, or one jab I think it is. Because yeah, the idea is the same. You use it for spacing, control, timing, distance confirmation, but more importantly, you can't counter hit it because it's so fast. People tend to forget about that. It's like if you're slight 0, slight positive, and you do something fast, you can never get counter hit. It's a little bit more important in Tekken 7, granted, versus this game, but still, the idea is still the same. So stand 4 is fine there. If he commits 4-3, then down 2-3 wins, down 4 generic, 3+4, stuff like that wins. So, okay, well, last one.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, 4-3 Shaolin. Yeah, you weren't looking for the counter confirm. I don't think you can transition to confirm. One. Okay, nice punish. Oh, what a challenge. Oh man, hard to feel rock. Okay. Ooh, manual combo line. I don't understand the throw there, but okay. Oh, now you're dead.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, yeah, careful with the Shaolin opener. Shaolin kicks non-jailing the bot is reset it. Yeah, you can duck it on react. Careful. Oh, that timing was good too, I guess. Whoa, what a challenge. I think technically you sidestep it to the right. The poison arrow, the forward 2 slide 1. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It must have been lag, Spike was like, because you could clearly see the back 2-1 on his input history. Careful, no need to overcommit at like range 3. Like, what is Law going to do to you? Dash up to 0 or 1.5 and 1+2? Right? What's the fear? Right? Law doesn't have any meter here. This is heat dash canceled. So yeah, why would you overreact here? Okay, different situation, whatever, fuck it. Okay, good patience. Yeah, wasn't ready for the down 4 punish that time, so I don't hate it. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, there's like not a lot of information here, Louis, because you guys are clearly like training and like sparring against each other. I would say don't be afraid of any sort of quicker low presence, like a high crush tool, like a down back 4, down 4. Like you didn't really represent much down 4s and stuff like that. How's it going, Huden? You had a couple sway 3s. For the most part, it looked like you're forcing like this back 1 option to lock down your opponent. Maybe see how they want to react, stuff like that. Okay, how about this? Can I find a match of you versus random guy? Okay, here we go. You versus a random guy. This will give you more information than, like I said, you sparring. Sparring's okay, but like you guys might be talking over comms and be like, okay, try this, stuff like that too. Yeah, down 4 is huge. For you, Bryan, there was a couple times you were trying to lock him down. We're like down back 3, instant wall stand 3, stuff like that would annihilate you. Okay. That's good. Careful. Back 4, minus 10. You cannot take your turn. You're minus. Okay, don't try to mash it. Okay, good patience. 1. Okay, good call out. Okay, yeah, the reason that dropped was because of the wall. When the wall is at certain distances, it changes their hitbox and the recovery speed. So that's why I'm pretty sure this way one is. Challenge through. Yeah, back 3 was like minus 7 or something like that? Can't remember. Yeah, this guy got hella greedy. He got lucky to get killed for that. Yeah, plus 6, okay. I thought plus 7, but that's okay. Ooh, yeah, you got called. To 1-2-1, what, minus 5? Minus 6. Yeah, same thing. You can't turn steal there. The nice thing with him doing Iron Mountain is, yeah, even if you try to enforce like 1-2-1 there, and let's say you had frames, the Iron Mountain was realistically jab pressure there. So that was a good call by him. Okay, careful. I get up off the wall. Yeah, you probably were forced a late side roll option because the wall was like diagonal to you. You probably had a, like I said, late side roll to the right, and then eat the ground hit. It wouldn't have killed you, but you still wouldn't have been happy. Careful, don't pop off like that. Yeah, don't let your anger control you, man. Nice step. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem super laggy, so I don't think you're doing down 4-3 because it's super laggy. Like I said, don't let emotion control you. Okay. I'm surprised it didn't punish. Careful. Nice little parry.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay. Yeah, 4-3, I'm pretty sure you can anti-air. Down back 2 pickup. Oh, sorry, I guess it will be... Oh, down back 3, down 3 plus 4, sorry. Down 3 plus 4. Maybe the solo? Wow, back 3 missed there. Interesting. I guess because the anti-air hit. But yeah, down back 2, like pickups and stuff like that, should be second nature when you're playing a character like, what do you call it? Like Bryan, is what I'm trying to say. The muscle memory to down back 2 pickup is like really, really important. Wow, watch you punish every time. Careful. Same thing, just because you're safe, right? He didn't punish your minus 12. Don't force it. Eventually, you'll get called out for that. Don't force it. Here, this is what I'm talking about. So, knockdown state, sway forward, tip range, minus 12. You can still back 1 to you, but same thing. Don't freak out. It's okay there because I guess you initiated backdash first, but just careful. Like I said, you'll eventually die because of it. I like how the bot's like, yeah, let's go for max I-14. It's correct, like, sway multi-suit max 14, but it's still, like, that's... Sure, I guess there's a punishment, like, come on. Okay, yeah, so, definitely, again, it's hard to say, like, I'm guilty of the same thing. I'll pop off on my opponent if I feel like they're doing something incredibly stupid or, like, incredibly disrespectful. I won't, like, key charge, but that's okay, you can key charge, I don't give a shit about that. But careful, like I said, don't let... like emotion like completely dictate your play, especially an option like down 4-3, like snake edge, stuff like that. Beyond that, I would say, like Bryan had said, more down 4s, more down back 3s. Look to hit confirm sway 2 whenever your opponent's playing at like range 1. Sway 2-4 is good because the confirmation. Some people say you can't. In my experience, you can confirm it. Sway 3. Beyond that, Down back 1+2 and CD 1+2 are really strong. Both the elbow as well as the double punch. Safe on block, lead the launcher, heat engage, high crush properties, stuff like that. Down back 1+2 also second hit tends to full track, which is absurd. Like little tools like that. You're definitely, Louis, playing more like this like Tekken 7 playstyle, like Tekken 7, Tekken 6 kind of playstyle. And you definitely need to like transition into like Tekken 8 kind of world. Yeah, exactly. Down back 1+2. The second hit, for some reasons, like full tracks. I don't get it. Beyond that, like Tekken 8 style, I want to see more Sway 1s. Sway 1 is easily one of the most oppressive moves in the game if your opponent is like not experienced with it. The fact that you have to time sidestep right to evade it is crazy, so it acts more like an electric, where they have to commit duck. And now granted, committing duck, okay, that you don't have the best options to enforce like this read. You can always go for like a hit confirm forward 4-1, shit like that, but for the most part, you kind of wear them out, get them to start respecting it, and now then you transition to your stronger low game, your taunt game, your counter hit fishing game, stuff like that. 4-3 presence is good. Like I said, careful if you are punished while on block, and again, you're the one who's initiating the punish it or the attack, so you know what your button, how negative it is when you hit it. Don't try to mash out. Like for instance, the back 4 into back 4 earlier. Don't do stuff like that, because unless you have a really good read on spacing and like wall positioning and stuff like that, eventually, same thing we talked about earlier, you are going to die to someone who is going to try to punish it or call you out for trying to push at negative. So sometimes it's better just to eat the punishability. Sometimes it's better to like kind of do the Bare style, but still, you will eventually die for an issue like that. But yeah, more low pokes with Bryan. I would like to see more 4-3. We didn't see like any orbital game. But yeah, Bryan has a really good all-around kind of toolkit in Tekken 8. So I would say branch out, use the more Tekken 8 style stuff. I did see you do the one taunt for 2-1-2, but still, I think there is unexplored Bryan tech that you're like I said, you're playing in like this Tekken 7 kind of box, and I think you could be doing a lot better. So yes, I want to see Sway 1s, CD, down back 3s, down 4s, Sway 3s, 4-3s. I think 4-3 is super good. Actually, we only saw like one 3+4. Don't forget about 3+4. Especially the way you're playing, you're kind of playing like space control. So that kind of lends to 3+4. That lends to the Sway 2, pressure lines, hit confirm, stuff like that. Beyond that, his homing game is still also pretty good. 1+2, down 4-4, 4-4-4. I don't remember seeing a single one, Louis. So start also branching off to those. So use the homing tools, not to stop close range step, but to start enforcing like this range 1 presence where your opponent is more likely to try to step off. At big plus, down 4-4 is good, but for the most part, people tend to not remember its range. Same thing with 4-4-4. They'll start sleeping on it, then they'll get clipped. And then it's like, oh shit, I get hit. And then best of all, for Bryan, in the case of at least down 4-4, you get a Sway 4 after guaranteed. So they eat like 18% life for a free homing that's safe on block. I mean, it's really, really good. Okay, is that it? Are we done here? I'm looking through the chat. Sorry, I lose my voice. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think that's about it. We were doing this for almost 3 hours now. So, yeah, thanks to whoever submitted. As usual, if I sound mean or sound like I'm being too harsh, I'm not trying to. For the most part, like the harsher I am against you, it's because like I know you can be better for a fact. So trust in yourself. Tekken 8 is definitely a game of like hitting buttons, like holding forward and like doing like good work. So kind of get out of your comfort zone, start hitting some more buttons, start trying to challenge them. Power Crush is really good. Don't get too complacent. Don't like mash the same button over and over. But for the most part, like the transition between defense and offense is like so more swingy in this game. Like you have to get out of that like defensive mindset that like Tekken 7 really presented and get into this Tekken 8 world for sure. I'm in the same boat. Don't get me wrong. I'm in the same boat, but yeah, we got to get out of that mindset. Hit buttons, disrespect your opponent, stuff like that. But yeah, thanks Bryan. Thanks who submitted. Yeah, CXX. Yeah, we will do this in about a month from now. So I'll make a post on the community page. If there's anything else, comments, questions, concerns, you want to see anything. I do have top 32 of the Emirates tournament coming out tonight. And then I haven't watched top 8 yet, so we'll cover top 8, and then they'll come out probably the day after. So, yeah. Again, I'll give the shout outs. So, thank you, CX, Astro, Bryan for the submission, Brass, Louie, Jirok, thanks guys for all the matches, Junaid, Dob, sorry I messed up your name once, C16, oh, my nose is crazy itchy too, I think my nose is dry, my throat's definitely dry too, Sakajawe, I guess, thanks for coming by, like your name, Cam, yeah, next time Cam. Unless you posted. Maybe you did post. My bad. Oh, yeah, and then William. William, thanks for the €2. So I appreciate it. Yeah, so that'll be it. Yeah, you guys welcome. I definitely like talking about the game. Schedule, usually it's like the last weekend of the month and then on a Sunday. It's like typically kind of different timing. I usually try to go around like tournaments, so I try not to have it on the same weekend as a tournament. That way you guys don't have to pick between me and like watching a tournament live sort of thing. Sort of stuff. Yeah, so it'll be on the community page. So on YouTube, there's a community tab, and that's where I post like status updates, stuff like that. Usually I just talk about, hey, we got to have something coming in a week or this or that. Or every now and then I'll throw like, hey, what content do you guys want to see? So you can find me on Discord. I don't have my own Discord channel. If there is a Discord channel for me, I don't control it. Don't give them information, stuff like that. But yeah, you can find me on the Tekken Side Botsu Discord. Streaming, I usually stream personally on my Twitch account. I don't recommend coming. Tuesdays and Sundays. I used to do Thursdays. But yeah, I would rather, if you come by, I would rather talk about Tekken or play you guys than rather play it. But yeah, tonight I will be hopefully getting Lidia to Tekken God, and then I don't know who I'll do next. I might play Leroy Tekken God. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the grind, but yeah, Lidia will get her up, and then like I said, we'll either Dragunov before he gets nerfed, or Leroy. Like I said, I have both of them at Emperor, so it should be pretty easy to get the God. And then once after God, I don't know who I'd want to poke up or push the actual God rank, GOD rank. So I don't know. I have a bunch of characters at like TK and Emperor. It's just, I never, like I said, the grind, I'm not a fan of the grind. Okay, yeah, you're welcome. See you in 6. I see that Sifu. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. Better guys. Thanks for coming by.